Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My shit turned off. Welcome and welcome. Oh, this is art mode. Hold on a sec. Catch me on camera, too. Yeah, that makes more sense. Scuff don't stop. Scuff don't stop in the Black Boot streams. You can see my music really small up there. It's a little bigger now. Alright, folks. So here's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna hop into this ding dang fucking Minecraft. I'm gonna craft some mines. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna turn on music. The next song. Oh fuck yeah. I had just the Minecraft music last time, but I got 1 second. Let me turn it down a little bit. It is beautiful. I love Minecraft music. It's just a little sporadic for my taste, and I saw Annie Ruby from Skinny Pig Games. You should follow them if you aren't. With the Spotify stuff, and I was like, yeah, this crafts vibe's a little bit harder, so I definitely was like, it's a better choice. Welcome, welcome. I love that everybody in chat right now could easily be playing Minecraft with me because they're all in the same realm. Great to have you all. Taming a skeleton horse doesn't require a saddle. Oh, be still my heart. I forgot that was an option. I'm totally gonna do that. Moxie told me, you gotta tame skeleton horses. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, because I'm making a bone horse. I have gotta. Kenjamin, Alicorn Piggy, Moxie Moth, Jack Draws, welcome. It's great to have you in chat. Technical difficulties due to my own just sheer stupidity and a little bit of OBS. You know, we were off to a shaky but promising start. You know what I'm saying? Tits. Sorry to shoot an arrow into your wall, Moxie. Ooh, it's looking nice. Ooh, it's looking nice. Really, really. I love the use of the crimson stems. Beautiful when stripped. Scaly horts. You're at work? It's okay, dude. Bro, I'll probably be playing this tonight. Just kidding. I have to get back to work because I spent a solid week dissociating because every time I tried to engage a thought, I started imploding in some capacity. So, we're here. Back on my Minecraft bullshit. Almost exclusively Alicorn Piggy's fault for having such a wonderful idea to start the Empire style realm, and wow, it's slowing down like a motherfucker. God damn it. I'm too stupid to operate a door right now. Okay, we got it. We did it. Isn't it looking swank? Swank as fuck. I'm glad that you can work and lurk, Ken. It's always a delight having you in chat. Alright. Yeah, Pale Forest really looks like it's got a filter over it. It's kind of trippy. It's so cool. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. It's the vibe. Alright, where is a fishman? Fishman, fisherman, fisherman. Here's some fish. What do you want for it? Are you the good fisherman? Or the bad fisherman. Looks like those prices are looking pretty slick, bro. Happy Squidward noises. Give it to me! Oh, it's slowing. Oh, it's slowing. Oh, it's slowing. Come on, man. Don't be shy. Oh, I guess it's almost freaking me out a little bit because my brain isn't working. You know what? That is fair. Jack is driving the struggle bus. The wheels have come off, careening down the cliff. Dude, one pufferfish per emerald? Bro, this man is spoiling me. Practically my fish-smelling sugar daddy over here. Or, I guess they're hermaphroditic, so sugar, parent. You know? You! Look at you with your cool ass tiara and shit. Oh, there's supposed to be wheels? You mean it isn't just a sled? Oh man, no, see, the villager that is liking is there's two farmers in here. Moxie calls one of the town bicycle. Oh god, there's one standing right here. And they're there's this farmer, one of the earlier members of the village. They just like whenever there's mating occurring between them, that dude is always right there. And like boy Moxie walked in and they were villager copulating, right? Whatever the fuck they do, right? And they didn't even make a baby. And then dude turned around and took it from behind from another villager, and they just like ran a train on him, and it was deeply inappropriate and highly disconcerting. Funny stuff. I owed you 10 emeralds, and I paid them back in full. Thank you, babe. I'm like, not in the town square, says Maxima. It's so funny. It's so disturbing. Dude, this is a kid's game. What the fuck are you doing here, man? I say swearing about a kid's game. It's fine. It's no big deal. Ah, god damn it. I need medical attention. Alright, anyway. So, right now, I am gathering the levels necessary to get looting on my sword, after which point I can netherite that motherfucker and be strong. So there's a bit of a saga involving my soul speed boots that I have right now. Look at the boots. They're very, very decked out. Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider 3, Soul Speed 3, Mending. And I have Moxie to thank for these because So just for a bit of context for anybody who's lurking or new to my Minecraft streams, we got an Empires style realm that I mentioned a little bit earlier, but what that means is Alicorn Piggy's hosting this realm, and Empires means that all the players that are a part of the realm choose a biome and choose a theme for the civilization that they're building. It could be a town, it can be like a castle with a town attached to it, it could be just like, one of our members, Jack Draws, is going to be working on Candyland, which is fucking precious. As you can see, I just was hanging out in the Pale Forest that was claimed by Moximoth, where she's putting an amazing, spooky, huge castle mansion thing. Kenjamin's doing the Weird Wild West, or Weird West, optional spelling with a Y in either of them. You choose both of them, perhaps. Where it's going to be like, Wild West, but also like spooky ghost town energy, which I'm greatly looking forward to seeing. I had the brilliant idea because, and the whole point is that you do, if everybody sort of stakes their claim, and then everything is based on trade. You know what I mean? So like if I need wood, I ask, Naomi's working on a Chinese-themed empire in the middle of a cherry blossom forest. She made a Paifeng, if I'm correct. That's the name of the big gate that is like that's kind of what inspired the Torii Gate, if I'm not mistaken. The Japanese style big red arches. It's like that. It's got shingled roofs. It's like and it's got copper detail. It's super beautiful. Oh, you just finished your church. Now it just needs a spooky basement. We need to get a path going. To the Nether portal. I will get you a Nether portal, and I will set up a path, and it will be living large there, Kenjamin Reno. But yeah, I had the brilliant idea, absolutely so smart, smarty pants idea, to build in a soul sand biome, because every build that I've done up to this point has had a layer of intrigue based on not only I want shit to excite me, and I feel like really maximizing the excitement of survival mode is making a daring or unlikely context to put your build in. It adds another layer of intrigue to me because I'm insane. Yo, what's up? Yo, is this game based on the major motion picture starring Jack Black, Matobi? Yes, in fact. Thank you for noticing. You can tell this is actually him in my hand right here. You see this man? This totem right here, it was based on Jack Black from his appearance in the major motion picture. It's him. It's little Jack Black. What a cameo. What's up, Matobi? Can you do that? Can you rename totems? I'm going to start calling him that from now on, regardless of whether or not I can make it official. But yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Oh, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. I love it. Let's go. Alright, hold on a second. I actually have never used a name tag, I realize. You don't need a name tag. Okay, with the anvil is fine. Alright, super. I'll do that then. Just the anvil. Good enough. I can't believe this. Hold on a second. Yep. I know this is a waste of a level, but also... Hold on, let me make it bold. Holy shit. This is content right here. Alright, whenever I say a celebrity's name with a particular amount of gusto, I think about Tim Curry in Freakazoid in the Island of Dr. Mystico. He's like, Leonard Maltin! That shit is so fucking legendary. Oh my god. I love how Tim Curry is just... He just goes as hard as he possibly can in every single role he's in. Whatever the budget, whatever the script. The man is a fucking dynamo. I love him so much. Hope y'all are doing good today. By the way.
Player for 53 is sleeping in a bed. To skip
Sleeping in a bed.
Wow.
Wow. Here we go. It's Jack Black. Oh, he's having a emote of Tim Curry from Command and Conquer going, yes! Space! I was literally about... You can't mention Tim Curry in his B-rolls without talking about space. I love that he almost broke. He knew how fucking hilarious that line was, and he stuck the landing, but it was like you could tell it was a struggle, because that shit is hilarious. The one place untouched by capitalism. Space! He throws his head back and shit. Oh, it's incredible. It's just incredible. What's that? Yeah, oh yeah, I turned on text-to-speech because I think Moxie had it on accidentally originally. Is that right, babe? And then we loved the way it sounded so much we just kept it on. Oh, Jack Black, what would I do without you? Come here, buddy. Give me a hug. Alright, Jack. Not you, Jack. I'm talking to Jack. My little man. But yeah, the way it sounds, it's so funny because dude emphasizes shit so fucking weird. He's like, sleeping in a bed. It's astounding. Big fan. Yeah. Well, no, I'll call him Jack Black from the Major Motion Picture. Oh boy. But yeah, and let's not forget Nigel goddamn Thornberry. When I do this with my hands. I he Nigel Thornberry is without a doubt my favorite and best Mii fighter in Smash. Thank you. Hello, puppet. Yo, I've talked about how fucking ghoulish that man is design wise in the past. It comes up every once in a while just because it haunts me in its memory. Um, it's a good design if the goal was to terrify and alarm because it certainly does both for me. But for all of my shit that I talk about Nigel Thornberry's design, I don't think I've ever been more sad for a character in a cartoon show. Exactly, right. It's iconic. Whether it's like pleasant to on the well, whether it's easy on the eyes or not, it is immediately recognizable, and that's good design. It's good design. It's just a nightmare with his, as I have said before, his little pig eyes, his sausage-esque mustache, and his fucking shark fin of a nose jutting out of his face like a fucking surfboard or something. It's crazy. Anyway, for all of my I guess beef with the design in terms of just looking at it, it's he was like disappointed because Eliza didn't want to spend time with him or something, and he's like, oh. Well, that's all right, Poppet. And I've never, my heart was like ripped out of my chest when I saw him sad. He just got the little in his eyebrows, and I was like, no, don't. And you could attribute a lot of that to Tim Curry's absolutely sensational performance at all times, but it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. I mean, humans can pack bond with like a roll of toilet paper in the right context, so like it's really, it's not that impressive in some ways. You know, the human tendency to see humanity in other things, what's it called? Pareidolia is the recognition of faces in non-human face things. The reason that smiley faces work, pretty cool, you know? Yes, yes, exactly. On his blocky square body with twiggy limbs, he is a ghoul. He is a figment from some unspeakable horror. I adore him. He's so perfectly hideous. Yeah, it's really something. But again, you gotta hand it to him. Grimy sex. Nigel Thornberry is a sleep paralysis demon. If I had him as my sleep paralysis demon, I would induce permanent sleep, dog. It's not worth it. How many of you have experienced? Has anybody in chat had like a legit sleep paralysis demon? I have not. I have not personally. I've only heard stories. God damn, this shit's fucking small, and I'm so old. Hold on. All right. I Yeah, dude. I was like, what an interesting thing. Yes, I agree. I agree with you, Matovi. Let me let me never know what it's like, and I will be happy. Um, I was like, huh, sleep paralysis demon. That's kind of weird. You know, like what an interesting and unfortunate concept, and it's such a shame that that happens to people. But that's just kind of, that's interesting, right? I didn't think twice about it. So far, not having it's been pretty great. Yeah. So I was like, just passively mildly alarmed at that about them. Um, when they were mentioned anecdotally, like as a concept, right? But I didn't think too much about it until I heard two separate people, completely unrelated, never spoken to each other, describe them similarly. They described a similar creature that was like a humanoid shape that was like a shadow being that had an ambiguous yet geometric face. Say like it was like its face was shapes, but it didn't have a face. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it had like a weird triangle for a head, or the other one was like you couldn't really look at its face. And I was like, I don't like I don't like that. I hate that. Why is it the same? What is that? You know what I mean? That's terrifying. Like the the consistency between like a through line between two anecdotes for people who could never have spoken. And I wouldn't even. That's not to say that I would imagine that they were lying or like colluding to perpetuate this like narrative. Obviously, I don't accuse my friends of like making up bullshit, especially if it's something that I find interesting and kind of want to exist, albeit not for me. You know what I mean? Like just because it's interesting, and I guess I'm a freak. But like the consistency between two anecdotes for people that didn't know each other was so bone chilling. I was like, ah, no, thank you. Ew. Oh yeah, Jack draws. I've never experienced sleep paralysis, but when we lived at our previous house, I used to see the outline of a man in my doorway at night. There was nobody actually there, but it was a consistent guy with a hat and a long coat. A hat. Oh, wait. Oh, you said a hat the first time, and you're sleeping. Was it the Hat Man? IDK, baby. IDK what the Hat Man is. When I have enough Benadryl, I see the Hat Man. The Who? Oh, so is this not a safe space? Good times. Hive mind horror story ideas are now percolating, right? How could you hear that and not immediately like, I need to put pen to paper, figuratively because I'm not a fucking caveman. Put shit in my phone. I would put shit in my phone if I had one. What's up, Ayani Mawartai? Yeah, it was like a Tumblr post, I think. Chat's jumping. Thank you guys for sticking around. I was really looking forward to playing something on Friday, and I just didn't have it. I did not have it. Sometimes you just gotta admit when you have it, when you don't. I did not have it. I appreciate you guys swinging by, hanging out in chat, enriching my environment. Yo, that reminds me. I when I was actually like a real human being, productive member of society, and doing work type things at a work type place, I would commute when I would. Pew, 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 pew. Outstanding. But yeah, when I was a young boy, I took my guitar down to the station to do some practicing. Hey, it scanned. No, I used to bring my guitar everywhere with me when I was going to work, so I could practice on lunch breaks. I could practice before and after work on the, in the BART station or whatever the hell, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Moxie. She's like, you are trotting on sacred ground, whelp. But I used to play music in the BART station. Just to practice. I wasn't busking. I'm like, this isn't for money. Sometimes I have my guitar case open and people just tossed $1 in, just like, fuck yeah, dude, thank you. And I was like, okay, man, thank you, bro. It's almost like more of a compliment than like if you're like actively looking to get some change, right? It's like, no, you're not expecting anything, and then like even if you get like $40 when you're busking for like a couple hours, as opposed to like if you get like $1 when you're there for like a second, you weren't expecting it. That's somehow more delightful. But yeah, the best compliment I ever received as a musician, probably in my entire life and career, quote unquote career, playing at bars and shit, honestly. But one of the best compliments I have ever received was when I was at the BART station. It was really early in the morning, and I was sitting down on like a little stone bench, and I was just playing before the train arrived. And it was like they're like very spaced out because it's like the early morning train, like just before it starts. That's when I show up,
And Polaris
Um,
53 is sleeping
and I,
in.
and I was just I was just like practicing scales. I was practicing a couple songs I was working on, and somebody was walking past me and very softly said, "Thank you for beautifying this space." And then he walked away, and I was like, "What? What an outrageous!" Like I was actually touched. Like that's such a profound means of encouraging somebody. You know what I mean? Like, God, that's so nice. What
And
the
Polaris
fuck? I gotta, you
53 is
steal that and
sleeping in a
use it,
bed to
please.
skip to dawn.
If you
While more
see a
users need to
musician,
sleep
they're
in bed
doing their
at the same
thing, whether it's
time.
for money or not, and you feel that in you, say it like that. That shit's fucking gold, man.
And
Holy
Polaris
shit.
53 is sleeping in a bed to skip to dawn. While more users
Alicorn
need
Piggy.
to sleep
One of
in
my
bed
fave
at the
horror
same
works,
time.
Mike Flanagan's Haunting of Hill House. There's a monster that's a tall, spindly man with a bowler hat that haunts a child when everyone's asleep. And hearing you talk about sleep paralysis demons, I'm sure that's what the inspo was. What are you guffawing at, Ayanimortai?
To skip to dawn.
That's super, yeah. It's gotta be it. That's the, okay, after watching your stream doing the Poppy Playtime characters, Kenjamin, you guys talked a lot about Garden of Banban. Garden of Banban, I'm assuming?
To skip to dawn.
Garden.
Users need to sleep in bed at
But
the
yeah,
same time.
I don't know anything about it at all. I know nothing about Garden of Banban. It's a horror game? I heard you guys talking about the voice acting as you were reviling it.
Sleeping in a bed to skip.
No, they went with the German. Horror. Text-to-speech sounds like something from Garden of Banban. It's the emphasis that fucks me. It's so funny. Who isn't sleeping? I'm in hell, don't look at me. It's not Kenjamin this time. Kenjamin's at work. I'm in a hole. Oh. I'm in a hole. Classic Mox. I gotta improve the signage here. There's a lot of shit that just really needs touching up and whatnot. So right now, you might have heard, you might remember I mentioned I am leveling up so I can put looting on my sword. Oh, yeah, I get sidetracked about my fucking story with the soul sand boots. All right, so I think so. It's a lot of guys over there. So I spent eons. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You withered me? That's cool. Oh my god, look, he's gonna kick his ass. Go, go, go. But I spent a lot of time looking for a Soul Speed book, Soul Speed 3 if possible, at various Bastion remnants. And first couple, didn't have too much luck finding it. Moxie and I, as allied kingdoms in the Empire's server, we've been going on adventures here and there, and we're kind of thinking of it like, you know, our dudes are going, you know, we go way back now, you know, at this point. We've adventured together, we've hunted for materials and shit, and now we're kind of like homies. And it's very cute. But I you know, as considering I'm building a skeleton castle in the middle of a fucking soul sand biome, right? I was like, I need some other fucking, hey guys, get out of here. I need you know, some soul speed boots, right? So we were going for the hunt. We're going to hunt for some of them, and I ended up I was like, I have a feeling that my desperate hope is scaring them away. So why don't you open this? All right. And the second I did that, she opened the chest and they were there, and it was like magical, right? So, you know, these long awaited incredible artifacts, right? That I was like, this is it. I need this shit in my life, right? We finally found them. We got 2 books of Soul Speed 3. I put them on boots. I started exploring. It was great. I found the place that I was going to lay my claim. It was this really, really wide open area full of soul sand. In the biome that I had just barely scratched the surface of. Like, everybody else has been building for a while. Their actual, like, you know, their actual bases and their actual, like, cities and stuff like that. I have not had the chance because I chose a stupid-ass cockamamie place in the nether just for kicks, right? Honestly, God, it's just because it's, like, it's my favorite biome in the game. I find it unbelievably beautiful. I was like, yeah, man, if I had the chance to do this in real life, you know what I mean? Even if I had the means to gain power to do that, I probably would, right? Like, it is, look at it. Fucking look at it. And there's the problem right there. Hey, buddy. Get out of here with that shit. Fucking hate gas. God damn it. But yeah, so I found this absolutely incredible vista in the middle of the soul sand biome. It's way the fuck over there, right? And I got there by sprinting with my super cool boots that I got. Oh, that was right with the music. Did you see that? That was great. And so I was like, great. Now everything's coming together. And then I heard I was being accosted by ghasts because if you have a wide open space in the nether, there will be at least 1 ghast, and in this case, 2 infinitely respawning ghasts just on rotation, showing up and then blowing me up, just generally ruining my day. And I was like just about to sink my teeth into getting the foundations built, constantly being battered by skeletons and ghasts, and then I was like, okay, let's get this going. And then I fucking heard a ka-chonk, and I was like, what is that? What could have possibly broken? And I looked, and I wasn't wearing any boots. I was like, what? Apparently, the Soul Speed enchantment... I just ran into that fire just outright. The Soul Speed enchantment drains the life and durability of your boots insanely fast. I read a little bit about it, but I didn't know that it was, like, that bad. And apparently between me being knocked around like a fucking pinball and, you know, sprinting around for my godforsaken life, I shredded them to the point of destruction. And I was desolate. I was fucking desolate. Whoa, that was a weird... I didn't realize the zombie piglins' noises had so much bass in them. That was a little disturbing. Anyway, long story short, work hard to get boots. Shared second Soul Speed book with wife. Rejoice. Start planning biome. Boots die. Big sad. Wife give me boot. Bittersweet happy. And we're here. But it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I have to be more careful with them. So right now I'm just Virgiling it up. I need more power, and I'm just getting as strong as I possibly can, as I have been. But yeah, everybody else has been building this entire time. I have just had to get stronger in order to actually hang in my incredibly hostile, stupid-ass choice of an environment that I'm here purely for the love. And I'm hoping that it'll be that much sweeter once I actually get a build down, because just the sheer I'm a bit braggadocious at heart. I'm a bit of a show off. I love the attention. I love feeling very smart. So like, if I could do something that hits like that while being artistically impressive, it is like delicious to me. I have also been helping to make the nether traversable. That's true. I've been basically the infrastructure guy in hell. Hey, what's up, Cog? Yeah. Yeah, it's a private realm. Dude, good to see you. It's been centuries. Have you been okay? By the way, I just saw the follow off stream. I really appreciate that. I think I followed you earlier, so I think we're simpatico. Ah, shit. All right. There we go. Right now I'm just leveling up so I can get looting on a sword. Whoa, oh, disconnect on that Switch Joy-Con. Not a fan, not a fan. Tore my rotator cuff so I couldn't do anything with my arms for a time. Crazy life. That is the fuck unfortunate. I'm happy that it's in a little better situation now. And yeah, life does get crazy. Yeah, this is it's vanilla survival mode. I feel like unless it's a purely aesthetic mod, I feel a lot more it's a lot more satisfying to build in vanilla, because it's just like there's a lot, not as many quality of life things beyond just what the game provides. So it's like, yeah, I did this shit on my own. But that might just be like foolhardy pride shit. Anyway, yeah, I was working on encasing these blazes for grinding purposes, and I did not finish the walls, or they spawned outside of them, so that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I love playing vanilla TBH Tambien as well. Hey yo! One shot, get the fuck out of here, whack. Yeah, I'm on Switch too, so Bedrock, Switch. It's a lot of things that might be contemptuous to a connoisseur of the Minecraft, but I'm enjoying myself. Honestly, like there's a lot of shit that's like, you know, for any of its faults, the fact that I can play in bed. Oh shit, Frungo Bungo! Thank you so much for the follow. Gang's all here. It is great to have more people in chat, more people following. Thank you so much. Oh shit. Yeah. You can tell the fixation is deep when I start like wiki walking. And I was wiki walking about oh shit. I was wiki walking the finer points of armor enchantment, and figuring that shit out has been really impactful for me. Vanilla rules, I just haven't played Minecraft since like 1.05. Also, okay, what's vanilla now? It's practically an entirely different game. There's so much shit now, for real. I only started playing, I don't know, I guess it's just laziness, really. Like, but like, I never start playing something. I think it's like carryover hipster bullshit where it's like, everyone's playing this, I don't know if I want to, you know what I mean? Just kind of being low-key, a little bit of like a hipster hater type as a default from growing up like a nerdy little bitch. It's not cute, but it is like, it is interwoven inextricably from my personality. Here and there it comes up where I'm like, well, if everybody's playing it, maybe I should just like, I don't know, it's like it leaves like a bad taste in my mouth usually, and then it takes so long. Oh, did I just kill a pigman? I hope not. A zombie no, he would have attacked me if so. Anyway, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not like other girls, yada yada, just annoying shit. And then by the time I actually come around to it, the dust has settled and nobody gives a shit about it anymore, except for like a handful of folks, or like one of my friends is like, hey, you should play this. I'm like, oh yeah, hasn't this been out for a while? They're like, yeah, okay, sure. Like Pokemon Go. The reason I play Pokemon is for the battles, right? So when when Pokemon Go first came out, they were like, you gotta catch them all, and it's only the 150. I'm like, yeah, but I don't really give a shit. I'll just play Pokemon on DS while y'all are playing Pokemon Go, and we'll just have Pokemon-themed situations, because I'm really annoying. And then they came out with battling, and I was like, oh, now we're fucking talking here, and I got into it when there's, like, so much more shit by the time I actually joined. So it's kind of a similar situation to Minecraft. People talk about, like, yeah, I played it in the beginning, and it was like, there was like a bush and like a couple of pieces of wood, and now there's just like 8,000 biomes and shit. It's crazy. Dude, no, like, I was there. Moxiemoth was there at the forefront of Pogo in its absolute heyday. The community was insane. It really was insane. I was there. I was just being a little bitch about it because I was like, no, I have Pokemon at home or whatever, you know what I mean? But I was still hanging out with her while she was catching all the Bulbasaurs and such. One of my favorite interactions that I've ever had or seen with strangers was between Moximoth and a horde of Team Valor members when we were in San Francisco by the pier, or on the beach. It was fucking incredible. So we were just walking around. It was late at night. We had just like gone to Japantown or whatever the fuck, right? And we were just kind of like skulking around on the beach. You know, it was like basically pitch black, and everybody was playing within like a mile radius. Everybody who was on their phones was catching Pokemon, right? And there was a horde of folks, like maybe like 4 or 5 people, and they were chuckling. And one of them said, one of them said, "Valor for life." And Moxie, as a member of Team Mystic, said, "Fuck you!" Like across the entire beach, right? And then there was a pause, and then one of the Valor Bros said, "Mystic," because they knew that if it was gonna be, it wouldn't have been Instinct, because Instinct's a bunch of chill bros who just, you know, they would never bother, generally speaking, right? And then after dude said "Mystic" with the contempt and everything, somebody else very on the other side of the beach said "Mystic." It was so fucking funny. God damn, hold on a second. Let me get my back to the wall real quick. And I'll read chat. Because I've been yammering about Pokemon for like a minute. Whack. Just get all these blazes. I don't know why I bothered like trying to hole up that spawner. They just show up everywhere. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Man, you missed out. Those first few months of Pokemon Go were pretty magical. They really were. Like, world peace has been attained, fleeting though it was. It was actually wonderful. It was the actual best, said Moximoth. Call me Cog, at Matovi. I lived in NYC when it came out, and it was probably one of the most enjoyable gaming experiences of my life. It was a revolution, I would say. Like, everyone at my office was playing it. Whenever I'd go outside, everybody was playing it. People were exchanging tips and telling people where they'd found specific mons. It was beautiful. Oh, man. Frungo Bungo. My mom has had it from the very beginning and still likes catching them and has no idea about really any other aspect of it. Interesting. It's so cute. Alicorn Piggy. The year Pokemon Go came out, I had a phone that couldn't run it long. Oh, no! Star-crossed! Fucking star-crossed. Jack Charles. I'm convinced that if your favorite color is yellow, you're either the most hyper child or just like a really chill person. That's true. Hey, man. Step off. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, I feel like there's very little in between for people whose like favorite color is yellow. It's like chill, sunny vibes, or like just like a very super high energy person. Yeah, line up, you motherfuckers. I want to get some wither skulls for my wife. It's a little more engaging as a means of leveling up than just fishing, but I do love catching a good fisheroo. Yeah, enchantments are probably my favorite part of Minecraft right now. In any game, really, I love acquiring and building power in a way that like is as permanent as you can make it, right? You know, like breakable equipment, that's one thing. You know, like I just need to know about it and be careful about it. But like anything that like it's like a weapon when you get a weapon in a game and it changes, like a Devil May Cry, right? Like the priorities combat and what you got improves your ability to participate in combat and varies up your options. It's like it like enriches the experience for me endlessly. Like I love any game that has like flashy and varied combat options. So I like to say that I inject Devil May Cry into any game that I play if I have the option, just because it's just innate. Oh, is this a hallway that we didn't find? Check it out, Mox. Look at this. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, like, so, you know, when I started getting more and more into enchantment, there's some things that have more attacks and stuff like that, like Riptide on the Trident. I don't know if tridents were around in 1.09 COG, but they're so fucking cool. Like, look at this shit. You get them from drowned zombies, right? You can only there's like a very small chance of them dropping them. Hey man, what's up? You have something that you can add to them as an enchantment called Riptide, which makes it so that if you're in water or if it's raining, you can ordinarily you can use them as either a ranged weapon or a melee weapon. You know, like what you would do to strip wood, you know, left trigger in this case, makes it so that you throw the trident if you don't have it enchanted in any particular way. And then you have an enchantment that's called Loyalty that pulls it back to you with like a little weird string after you throw it. And then you have Riptide, which is when you throw yourself in a fucking Psycho Crusher-esque formation, and that shit rips. If it's wet or if it's raining, you do extra damage too. So like I always keep like my hotbar is just like full of weapons so that I can one-shot as many things as possible at any given time. I adore it. Oh shit, I accidentally quit my fishing rod. Oh no, that's not gonna do me any good. Yeah, one tap. One tap. I got smite on the axe, so I do like 1,000 damage to... Whoa, okay. The software was closed because an error occurred. That is a shame. That is a damn shame. Let's try again. Oh. Generally, I think adults... Hold on a second. I gotta catch up. This is a good time to catch up. All right. I was in Europe and I was watching everyone play it. I felt so left out. Oh, that's right. You were in Europe at the time too. It was worldwide. It was worldwide. Pokemon has the potential to be the most powerful thing on the planet, and it's squandered at the hands of Game Freak. You heard me. Scarlet and Violet could have been phenomenal. It could have been the best Pokemon game to date, but it was hideously underbaked. And it pisses me off. Oh, you know, I think the game crashed just to tell me about the Sonic add-on. Anyway, I fucking love Pokemon. I wish they didn't do it dirty so much. It's just like Sonic. It's a Sonic situation. Speaking of Sonic, as in Europe is watching everyone play, I felt so left out. Okay, but have you met kids that love orange? It's true. Generally, I think adults who like yellow are very, very chill and friendly. I've never met a chill orange lover. I think I saw Moxie say it a little later. People whose favorite color is orange are insane. Ken is chill. Yes, Ken is an orange aficionado. Loves the color orange, and he's the chillest, one of the chillest bros I know. Shout out to Ken. Not in a bad way. They're just hyper kids. I mean, kids specifically though, not adults. Okay. There's always outliers. Forget star signs. I will judge you based on your favorite color, Lamau. /J, of course. Whoop. When I died. Or when the game died, rather. My least favorite part about being withered is the fact that I can't fucking see my health. Like, I can't see it. It just looks like it's empty. And I'm sure that's, like, the goal. They're just like, freak out a little bit, idiot. Ha! Yeah, Ken. What's up, dude? You're chill. It's great. Enjoy. Complimenting you. Alright, let me bust through this wall for a sec. I don't think there's anything. I think it's just... Oh, well, there's gold. Nah, whatever. I'll get it. I'm tripping gold right now. Ah! Accidentally dug down like a ding-dang dummy. Too old. Must squint. Alright, here we go. Bop. I'm gonna put a little torture-rooney here. Oh. Alright, here we go. We're good. All these that gold is gonna go really fast once you start the railway. I mean, very true. I have honestly, the bitch of it has been iron so far. I've run out of, I've been making 64 stacks of tracks. Oh, cat food. Oh, time for cat food. All right, well, I will be right back. I think I'm actually just gonna hit save and quit because, nah, I'll build a barricade. Hopefully some fuckers will spawn. Alright. I am safe. I am secure. I'm gonna be right back. Gotta feed my little cats. Mavey Mave. Little Mave. You want some food? Where's my Mave? Her eye is goopy again, god damn it. She keeps rubbing it on stuff, and we keep cleaning the surfaces that she would rub on, but she keeps getting it infected, and we just got her back on freaking antibiotic cream. Anyway, I will be right back. Here's the BRB screen. See you in a sec. Boodle-dip. I return. Let the music play. But yeah, it took a little less time than I was expecting. By the way, the music and the animation for the BRB screen were both made by me. Oh shit, Mo's here. What's up, Mo? I'm on fire, and I don't like it. I really want to do more animation sometime soon. Oh, shut the fuck up. That's a bot. Sweetheart, could you, drop the band hammer? Thanks, babe. Much obliged. I always hate on OBS, and I think in Twitch in general, there's like a little first time chat thing that like highlights a message. So I'm like, and then it's just, oh god, there's a cat here. What are you doing here, man? You see that shit? I just look, he's like, he's just hanging out in the hallway. What the fuck? Sometimes. Anyway. I don't even remember what I was saying because the fucking gas showed up. It's so funny. What's he even doing there, bro? I feel like this goes down. This, oh, I think I was saying I really want to do more animation this year. Yeah. And I say that every year, but I think I have the groundwork laid for really, like truly getting some full scale projects done and on YouTube this year. So we're only in February. Um, I can't take too much longer. I just really, really want that shit to happen so bad, dude. So, and I will obviously be promoting that shit. If you are not a member of the Discord already, by the way, um, it's a cool spot for cool cats and kittens and all that shit. Look at this, just right there. Has joined the Blecken crew, baby. It's happening spot. Everybody seems really happy with it, including myself, and I'm really, it's full of artsy folks hanging out, chilling, sharing things that they love. It's where you get stream alerts when I'm about to go live, which is important for the health of my channel. And it's also where I post about the VODs. I just finished. I mentioned earlier in stream. I basically spent an entire week dissociating and playing Minecraft because it's all I could fucking stand to do. You gotta do it sometimes. Put brain in hibernation mode. But I'm finally back to uploading VODs. I'm about to upload part 4 of my Resident Evil 4 playthrough, the classic one. I'm incredibly happy with the quality of it, just from like watching it back and just the hype surrounding it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, so it was really a delight to play it on stream. And I think I was pretty funny, but I always think I'm funny. That's why I'm here streaming. Yes. Oh, and the Kofi bot got my back too. Yeah, if you guys want commissions, I do visual art, music, etc. I have a few prices listed, and if you don't see anything that you like on that page, hit me up and make a request. I might be able to make it happen regardless. Figure out a price. Anyway, promotion shit over. This looks like red velvet cake, and I kind of want to eat it. Headphones. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, babe. Wow, I'm so stupid. So my really, really, really good studio quality headphones broke at one of their hinges, and as a result, one of my mainstays for streaming, Music Monday, has been kneecapped, and I'm no longer able to continue doing that. So up top, you'll see a goal for donations to get a new pair of studio headphones, because I simply cannot afford the at this point, repairing them would be the same cost as a new pair of headphones. So I just decided, let's just shoot for a new pair, and give that a shot. But I will not be able to continue doing Music Monday to my degree of satisfaction without said headphones. It's just, mixing stuff, making, recording stuff live and whatnot. Doing it for a couple months. I cannot continue until I have a new set of headphones. So anything you can donate would be incredibly helpful. We're already 16% of the way there, which is honestly more than I was expecting. Shout out to anybody who donated so far. Thank you so much. It means the world. Yeah. Alright, now we're done with the promotion stuff. For real and for true. Love y'all. Alright, here we go. Slap. Hey, man. That's rude, okay? That's incredibly rude. To make my hearts hurt so much. Oh, hey, look. I have enough levels. I gotta go. Your aim sucks. Little glass motherfucker. Alright. I'm getting the hell out of here. I do keep forgetting, Well, I'm pretty bad about, I'm pretty bad about promoting myself in general. That's why people get agents, right? It's like, I want to focus on making art. You fucking do the administrative stuff. And it's really just like, There's a reason that it's been such an effective means of exploiting artists this entire time is by like, you know, their strengths are in the creation and usually not in the promotion. Sometimes you get a unicorn who can do both. Theoretically, with the all the fucking theater training that I have and whatnot, I should be able to do that. It's just an interest factor more than anything. You know what I mean? It's like I don't fucking want to. I gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'd probably be off social media in general if I didn't actually absolutely have to. Don't. Ow. Ow. I've been set ablaze by a blaze. Is someone repeatedly shooting spitballs at you, or does your character compulsively do a Night at the Roxbury head jerk?
Need to sleep in bed at the same
Oh,
time.
oh, you mean, hold on a second. Yeah. Fuck, I was gonna do, somebody put the dancing Black in the chat for my homeboy Blackheim. My brother. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Ah! Thank you, Jack. Speaking of Night at the Roxbury, that's what I based that gif on, 100%. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Y'all know about Jean-Luc Ponty? Jazz fusion musician, one of the first dudes to really popularize putting like electric guitar distortions or effects typically associated with electric guitars on a violin. That's this dude right here. The song's called Happy Robots, which is so cute. But yeah, he played with Mahavishnu Orchestra. He's a phenomenal musician. Check out his shit. It's really good. Also, really phenomenal source for that sweet spot of 70s album artwork that is just like everything that I love in art. Surreal art specifically. God, it's so fucking good. This one's, you can't really see it from here, but it's such a great album cover. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I heard one. What was that? What was that? Oh, okay, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where's the accent? Ah. I remember. I think. Ow. Asshole. Look at him. Frick. There you go. No shortage of bones. Ow. You again? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Get him, Pigman. Get him, Pigman. Pigman. Yeah. Good job, man. That's my bro. My boots at. Running a little bit low. Yeah. When you get your bow up to power 5, it is so delightful. Oh, hi. Hi, Gast. Fuck at it. Oh. Their hitbox is always a lot higher than I expect. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. Frick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is soul speed. Okay. I haven't traveled for long enough for it to hurt my boots yet. It's just a quick jaunt. God, it's so fucking fun, dude. You can see why I abused my boots. And look, when you're walking around, look, it creates little soul things. Look at that shit. What the fuck? That's so unnecessarily hype. I love it. I need to get unbreaking on these boots. But first, I need to get some ding-dang motherfucking looting on my sword. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust that because I realized it was pissing me off. There we go. There's still a seam up there. It's like not snapping properly. Busting my chops here, buddy. Alright, well. Bugging my compositional sensibilities. Ah, well, I guess it's not too important. I guess it's not important. Continues messing with it. I must. I must. There we go. Hate it. That work? Ah. Nah. You gaff. Oh, all these damn stone swords. These stone swords from these fucking skeletons over here. Get out of here. Fucking stone swords. Crappy bows. Gotta be careful to not throw my secondary bow into the cactus, which immediately destroys it. Cactuses are so powerful in this world. Oh yeah, Kenjamin, I got more blaze rods for you. How many diamonds did you give me way back when? Because now that I can get them a little more efficiently, I'm gonna give you however many blaze rods you gave me diamonds. Maybe double it. I don't know. We'll see. I think you gave me like 17 or 19, something like that. Ah, communication error occurred. 17, thank you. All right. And I think I gave you... I could only get 2 at the time. I did die like twice trying to get them, so like hazard pay again. But I'm gonna at least give you as many as you gave me diamonds. And maybe double it. I'll double it for you, bud. Don't worry about it. Check this shit out. I gave you 5. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna give you a total of 34. Yeah, 34 to double what you gave me. So it's gonna be 29 that I'm giving you. Oh, ultimate cacti. What? I don't even know what that means. Is this enchanted? Nope. Into the blast furnace. Hell yeah, dude. Now I felt bad because, especially considering I have not succeeded, but I am attempting to get a little shell over the blaze spawner to sort of like get better grinding. Um, it's not going well because I'm sure this is a tutorial that I didn't bother looking up because I'm trying to figure it out on my own. Um, but yeah, let's see, 29. Yeah, okay, perfect. 1, 2, and then boop. Hey, almost life-sized. Hello, I'm large. You're saying how OP cacti are. I have a nice little farm if you want some cactus to protect your place. Honestly, unless cacti can go into the sky and punch the shit out of those stinky fucking ghosts, I don't think they can protect my place. I need to figure out. I started doing some research on just barely scratched the surface on what to do to prevent ghasts. But literally, I was like, if not for them, I would be completely happy right now. Like sitting perfect, sitting perfect and pretty and perfect. It'd be great. Yeah. All right. Got this. Here we go. Thanks. Great. I'll get the boys in the lab on those ghost-seeking cacti. Wow. That'd be outstanding. I'm gonna roast this quartz. Quartz back here. Bring that quartz back where it goes. Oh, let's look at all this nether stuff. Alright, I need to find a better... Just checking if anyone's going to sleep or not. Alright, efficiency, mending. I'm working on a shovel after I'm done with this. But check this shit out. Alright, so I got my super sword. Look at this shit. I call it Blexcalibur. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Came up with the idea in the previous realm, and I was like... Because I like naming shit like they would in Skyrim. You know, like I had an axe called the Sky Splitter. And I had a bow called... what did I call it? Oh, I called it the Bow of Blackwood. And I had I called my previous trident Poseidon, and the one that you throw and that conjures lightning, I called that Indra. You know, like named after mythological figures and stuff. Peak nerd shit, right? I love it. This trident I named Cervantes because let me show you actually. Let me show you. Hold on a second. This is important. All right. I was like, I had a very like basic hub before, and then I was like, you know what? I think it's finally time. I painstakingly put a portal in the soul sand biome while being like pelted with shit. I needed Moxie's help to set up walls. Thank you, Moxie. And I was like, wherever I pop up on the other side of this, that's where my main hub is going for realsies this time. And I went out. I was like, wow, okay, it's underground. That's pretty cool. It's like a lush cave situation. I can work with that. And then I was digging up, and as I got further towards the surface, I noticed it was nothing but water. Like a lot of look how much water there is. Look at this shit. As far as the fucking eye can see, I actually died once. I had a little totem, my Jack Black at the time, right? I had to use my Totem of Undying because I was being accosted by Drowned, and I was drowning. And in the process of getting up here and trying to get a path back down, I died once, but I survived, you know, because of the fucking Jack Black at the time. And I just looked around, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's literally all water! As far as the eye can see! So... I was really mad at first, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can fish here. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'll go to sleep soon. I can fish here completely undisturbed because the furthest, like, that a drown can spawn is way down there. They can't even see me from here. So this is like, it ended up being a blessing, but I was really, really mad at the time. However, check this shit out, right? So I mentioned Riptide. Dolphins don't fuck with me, okay? Dolphins will run right into me while I'm doing this, and they'll just die. So check this shit out, right? So ordinarily you throw the trident, but if you have Riptide, you throw yourself at 1,000 miles an hour. And look how it looks from an onlooker's perspective. Look at this fucking shit. It's a Psycho Crusher, goddammit. It's a fucking M. Bison from Street Fighter Psycho Crusher. It's incredible. Like, holy shit, that's cool. And not only is it cool... If you are in the water, it's like one of the best ways to travel. Like, look how fucking fast I'm going, man. You can go You can keep going. You can like buffer them and you can double it up. So because it's like a Psycho Crusher, but the word M Bison of its own merit is not cool. Sorry, M Bison. It sounds dumb. You can fucking... I called it Cervantes based on the dude from Soul Calibur, you know, because he goes... Yeah! And he does the M. Bison Psycho Crusher. Just, it's water themed because he's a pirate. It's perfect. Well, advanced movement tech and Minecraft parkour servers must be eating well nowadays. Yo, for real. And I don't know if you saw earlier when I did a demo, I was just thinking about how much soul speed looks like you're free running. Like look at this shit. You know, you're just running. Oh fuck, it's a gas. You know what I mean? You're just sprinting everywhere. It's fucking righteous. Ow, ow, ow. I'm on fire. Getting out of here. Okay. Close the door. Skeleton's like, I'll get you next time. I'll get you next time. You could call it Vega for his JP name. Yeah, but it's still just like a little Cervantes. You know, there's a nautical element to it being a Psycho Crusher. You know what I mean? I did consider Vega though. I did. I did. I could even have called it Raul Julia. Of course! The one true Bison. God, I love him. Rest in peace, my dude. You're so fucking wonderful. Of course! Bipson! Yes, I have the guitar, just a Bipson Les Paul. Thank you for asking. Very prestigious. This is prestigious. Alright,
Almost
we're gonna
victim
give...
was shot by skeleton.
How, what, huh? Oh no, Mo was shot by a skeleton! Pour one out for you, homie. I'm so sorry, Mo. Alright. Blexcalibur. Look at all of these fucking enchantments, dude. Look at that shit. Sharpness 5, that's as high as it goes. Fire Aspect 2, that's as high as it goes. Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, Knockback 2, Mending. It's all as high as it... This is the perfect sword! But wait, there's more. Check this shit out. Alright, so this is a new thing that they added recently. Fairly recently. Not recently in, like, grand scheme of things, but, if people were playing before, they might not know about this. So, there is what's called Ancient Debris, which is essentially the nether equivalent of diamonds. And what this does is, you find them at a very low altitude, generally, in the nether, and you cook it into the netherite scrap right here. If you combine 4 netherite scraps and 4 gold ingots, you get a netherite ingot, which you can use to upgrade your shit beyond diamond. So it's the next, and it looks like this. Look at this shit. Like, you know, diamond armor makes you look like a little toothpaste bubble man. It's fine. It's fine. You're blue as fuck. If you're into blue as fuck, it's right up your alley, right? I happen to have a bit of the goth persuasion, a very goth wife, and I enjoy black clothing quite a bit. If you couldn't guess, it's so nice. They're actually like, hey, can we design something? Blue as fuck. Ah, yes, this is my old compatriot from my alma mater. It's blue as fuck. Esquire. But yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to upgrade my lovely Blexcalibur into a netherite sword, which will amp it one more attack point, and high-ups I'll be able to one-shot shit I was not able to before. Alright, Blexcalibur, you're going to get a little makeover. Let's go. Boop. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that shit. I do enjoy the sort of like Master Sword connotations of like the sort of like, you know, very bluish blade and like the sort of like dark blue or blue violet handle. It does feel like a Master Sword, and I like the pop of contrast against the netherite armor, but also looks pretty fucking fly regardless. I need to get my shield game going, because I have the skull charge banner pattern, which is appropriate for my little bone city that I want to make. Hey, look, pork chops. Whoop. Anyway, great sword. Great sword. I gotta work on my shovel next so I can harvest all the soul soil and speedily run across any terrain. Anybody in chat who's in the realm, if you find an unbreaking book in any capacity before I do, I will shell out fat stacks of mad cash, like diamonds and shit. I don't even care. I will throw any number of things at you so I can put that shit on my boots, because I cannot handle the heartbreak of losing them again. I beseech you. I beseech y'all. This is one of my favorite new artists, by the way, Maddie J. She's so fucking good. And one of the people who produces her music is, aside from herself, is Bobbing, who's like my other favorite musician. I don't know if they're an item or not, but if so, it's cute as fuck. They play music together either way. Bobbing is amazing. You'll probably hear some of his shit at least once on stream, because I just sprinkled his shit throughout my playlist. I love it. Okay, let me go ahead. I think all y'all have seen really has been hovels at this point, so I can show you a little bit of, while I'm doing, laying down some paths of soul soil in Nether, I can show you a couple, like, the little bits of infrastructure that I added, that I really enjoy looking at. Whenever, especially for this playthrough, I always think about the line from Resident Evil 4. So, I see you managed to work in some of your twisted taste here, too, Leon says to Salazar.
Mr. Scott Kennedy.
Tiny Napoleon. Anyway, got 29 blaze rods for Kenj. I will deliver them post-haste. There's a little bit of irony in the phrase post-haste these days, because the association is with snail mail, which is very much slower by leaps and bounds than email. It's kind of funny to use the phrase post-haste anymore. Not that it's a problem for anybody but me, because I use very antiquated terminology usually. So it happens when you have parents that were born in 1950. You get a really weird lexicon. Cat almost knocked my Switch on the floor. Oh no, Maxima. Maybe, Maeve. Is your depth perception struggling with your little squishy eyeball? Think your storage needs an upgrade? Hell yeah. Oh, I don't want to be too distracting while you're working, but I'll let you put the nether portal. I'll figure it out. I want you to be able to arrange your shit exactly to your specifications, and I'll work from there around that. All right, I'll make it happen for you. I'll make it look nice on the other side of the nether. All right. Oh yeah, I got this guy, little ferryman. I gave him arrows because it's one of the only things I could think of him actually being useful to do. They're called allays. They respond to note blocks, and it's really cute. They like music. If you give them an item, they'll follow you around, and they'll pick up that item and give it to you. So I was like, that'd probably be the best use of that, is if I'm fighting skeletons, I could just keep running, and he could just deposit arrows in my pocket. That'd be cool. But he followed me all the way down to the mine as I was digging underground, and he got hit by lava, and I didn't think he could be hurt because I accidentally, hit him with a pickaxe. He's like, bing. He didn't feel anything, right? And then lava fell on him, and he was hurting, and I was like, ah, my boy. So I just tied him to a post, and he seems okay. He's looking at me. He's very cute. Oh, do I have a space in my church basement or my abandoned shack? Let me know. All right. Jack Tries. So my dad and I are concepting a game set in space, and one of the characters is a dog. Long story short, we had to change a few details because of long story reasons, and the dog is now a whippet, which is great because a lot of people have dressed up whippets in clothes that already kind of look like spacesuits. Wow. Whippets in space. I'm into it. Pooch Houndus Q Pumpkin. Alright. Gunpadour. Go back where you belong. You cannot escape long death. I love Sighthound, says Maximoff. Jack Draws, they're so skinny they need winter clothes. It's really cute. Aw. Long dog. You cannot escape long dog. Hot wheezy. Predictable. I cannot overstate my love for the name Geese as like a proper noun, like as like someone's actual name. Geese Howard. It's a character in SNK, fighting games. A competitor to Capcom's Street Fighter, for those who are not in the know. Dude's named Geese Howard. He's a white man who wears like big ass samurai shogun pants. And his name is Geese. The goose is loose, yes. Geese. And he has counters, and he says, "Hot squeezy, predictable." Are the voice clips that we quote most often, Ben? Are those exclusively from Capcom versus SNK 2, or are those from something else as well? I know he's probably has the same voice actor from game to game, but that is the only association I have with his voice is Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah, it is a non-binary ass name. I totally agree, Jack. Geese. What are you? I am a plural collective group of birds. His voice is consistently idiosyncratic. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's why you play. I mean, Sakurai knew what he was doing when he left Terry Bogard's voice, the Japanese voice actor. Like, he could have easily picked any English-speaking gentleman. Like, he has access to it. He knows. He knows the vibe would be incorrect without Sakurai, you know, fucking the amazing broken English of Terry Bogard. Or, as I call him, Trent Bogus in all of its glory. Posted a Whippet wearing what is definitely a spacesuit in the Discord. Hell yeah. I got a lot of smooth quartz. I think I have enough to make some into stairs and some into slabs, which is what I need. So what I'm doing for bones is, aside from using bone blocks, obviously, is I'm using a mixture of smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz and pale wood in fences and stuff like that to sort of add variation in shape and texture. And I think it's the couple of experiments that I have done so far look really, really good. So I'm very excited to see what I can do with those. Alright, putting the shit back. Look at all this garbage in my fucking house, man. Alright, get in there. Right now I'm just gonna go make a road out of soul soil. Oops. Soul sand slows you down when you walk through it. Soul soil does not. Both of them activate the soul speed enchantment where you sprint like a fucking bat out of hell. Or in hell, I suppose. But if you're not wearing the soul speed boots, the soul sand will slow you down. The soul sand will slow you down. Wow. Nobody wants soul sand slowing. Alright, I got my sick-ass sword. Next on the list in terms of things to enchant is, oh, whoa! Posture check. Oh, that's a good idea, because I'm just like... There we go. Every once in a while I think about, there's like a little bit from Mystery Science Theater 3000. It was like one of those, like... It was one of those things that was talking about like etiquette and posture and stuff like that, you know, like black and white 50s style shit. It's like, what does she need to do in order to be more ladylike, or whatever, one of those motherfucking things, right? And there's this lady, there's this little kid, and she was like looking at her clown doll that was like flumped over, and the announcer's like, Tina knows that posture is important, and she's straightening it up, and I don't remember, I think it was Crow was like, no, my spine, as he was straightening it up. And I think about that whenever like anything posture related is mentioned. Shit's so fucking funny. Oh, my shit is full. What a terrible night to have a curse. All right, there we go. And deliver that shit to Kenj, because I will forget if I don't. Anytime I hear a really, really long saxophone solo, I think about how blessed Moxie is to not be listening.
Moxie Emmett is sleeping in a bed.
I like jazz and jazz fusion and things with horns and stuff like that. Some solos do go on even a little bit long for me from time to time, but like in general, it's something that I tolerate for all of the richness of ideas, compositionally or otherwise, you know, or like while someone's improvising, right? There's very little, you know, you can do to match that. If someone's virtuosic beyond a certain point, it's like, okay, cool, this is where a lot of the meat and potatoes is for making music and stuff like that. But, you know, it can be irritating. Moxie has a very low saxophone tolerance, as she said in the chat. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like, I feel like, you know, instrumental improvisation is important, very important. It can be great, But a lot of people, guitarists and saxophonists especially, I speak as a guitarist, don't know when to shut the fuck up for the benefit of the song. And like that's what the point. That's the point for jazz. I think somebody was saying that it has to have an improvisational element to truly be considered jazz. Otherwise, it's like something else. And I respect that, right? But it's like, here's a little street sign I made, by the way. Look at that. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, yeah, some people have a tolerance for it, some people do not. And I don't think, I realized this when I was carpooling. Is it okay if we sleep? Do it up. Oh, you weren't asking me probably because I'm here. Yeah, sure, go ahead, man. Follow your dreams. But yeah, it's like Rafferty's Baker Street. Best sax ever. I am not familiar. I need to take a look. Take a listen. Although it will be a listen that is hindered greatly in comparison to what it could be with my goddamned headphones. Hunk shoe me me me. One time I was sleeping over at my buddy Raj's house. What's up, damn Raj? If you're watching this at any point in the near future, and he didn't have an extra bed or anything, and we were just hanging out, and he was like, hey, you want to sleep? You can sleep in my bed. It's massive. Just go to that other side, right? And we were just like, we were just like playing games or whatever, video games, and then it's like, okay, I think we should probably go to sleep. All right, good night. And immediately when he turned out the lights, I just went, but I was like staring at him like this. So like he rolled over, and he knew that it was like really weird that I was doing it that fast. So he was like, I was snoring, and then he turned around, like he was like, "The fuck?" He turned around. I was just sitting there like, and he busted up laughing. That shit was so fucking funny. Oh my god, good times, good times. Absolutely hilarious. That was so much fun. Mo, can you sleep? Mo. Mo. Man, pickaxe too strong. He may not have a bed. That's true. He was just pretty much starting. Oh no, too fast. Look at all this soil. So theoretically, these walkways should still work, even if there's a carpet on top of them. So I'm considering it. Boop. All right. Run. I eventually I want to make it so that first of all, I was going to turn this whole section, this like entire walkway, into like a train track, right, for mine carts and stuff like that. But the more that I navigated it for one reason or another, the more and more it seemed to make sense to leave it a walkway. So I had the thought that I'm going to make a monorail separate from the walkways, because I don't have enough material for it right now anyway. You know what I mean? Like the sheer amount of railing that I'm going to need. I was like, okay, cool. I've been saving up for a while. I got a few stacks. Let's lay it out. And I barely even made it halfway across this very, very short enclosure. All things considered, it's pretty short. So I'm going to convert this into a soil runway, and make a separate train station thing. That's gonna be, the ideas keep getting stupider and more ambitious, but also that shit's hype. So what can I say? I prioritize I'm not gonna like, you know, compromise a vision because it's hard. If the outcome is gonna be hype as fuck, I will simply choose the hype as fuck thing that costs more effort and pain on my part. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Step the fuck up, Kyle. All right. It's just not how I roll. We do everything for vibes. We do everything for the hype. Yeah, yeah. Hit the Blackstone. So just a different type of grinding. Really, it's just grinding for the soul soil as opposed to the rails. I started a little donation chest for the rails. And I like the way that it looks a lot. Every opportunity that I've had to like practice the sort of swatches of materials and like shape language and utilization of parts to sort of convey my overall aesthetic I've taken. So I think I'm getting some good practice before I can actually start building in earnest while I'm being cucked and slapped about by these fucking ghosts and skeletons. Truly, we have Scooby-Doo problems right now. Almost to the place where the track stopped. I'm gonna gather them up and put them in my butt. Alright, there we go. Boop. There we go. Right there. How much space do I have in my inventory? About the same. Yeah, it was pretty good. Almost there. Theoretically, I could just count, but ain't nobody got time for that. We were just talking last night with Annie Ruby and Naomi about the fact that like sometimes counting is actually more stressful in this game because you just like you are face to face undeniably with the sheer amount of bullshit that you're about to have to grind for. And so it's like maybe it's better to just kind of like keep at it. You just kind of like, you know, working your way through it like a little worker ant. You know, just make it happen. I need to make a second set of boots. I really, especially while I don't have unbreaking on this, so that I can switch back and forth between them, because like I'm about to do an experiment right now, which is I'm gonna see how much damage it does from this thoroughfare just walking, not even sprinting, just walking, and we'll just have to see. You decided your new tower is too thick, so I'm closing the walls one square. Very annoying. That's so fucking irritating, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to do that, Maximoff. Hey, there's bobbing. Left. That is not enough. But you know what? I'm gonna do some more grinding. I just need a better... Oh, I see a Pigus. And that's a living Pigus. He wants me dead. But I want his chops. So you know what? It's mutual. It's mutual. A mutual disdain and bloodlust. Oh my god, look how fast I'm fucking going. Brrr. Yeah! Shaving a little bit. Hold on a second. Did he despawn? It's like faking me out because it actually doesn't tick gradually. It doesn't get eroded gradually. It's like little bit by little bit. You know what I mean? Holy shit! Hi, pig! Nothing yet. I think I just must have lost track of time. Whoa, I just skipped over that full set. Anyway, when my boots were initially lost, I must have just lost track of time. I didn't realize to what extent you know, I was just there for, I must have just been there for so long and running around for so long that they just succumbed to the damage. Fuck. Alright, get this shit out of here. This motherfucker rolling out with the word acumen super casually in the middle of a song and it's just working perfectly. That's great. Like all my hard work, all my rails going off the rails over here. My inventory is probably gonna fill up like immediately, right? Yeah. Dude, can you please? You want a hug? Aw, hug it out, bro. Hey, buddy. Hi. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, sir. All right. Third date. Get out of here. Fuck out of here, man. Get a little frisky. All right. I appreciate it. Oh my god. I forgot I put the song on the playlist. I have it on my wake up playlist because it starts with that horn. Like, oh god. Well, I'm awake now. Jeez. So it's always like it's like so good. It's just like, you know. It's very funny. Man. Alright, here we go. I have derailed my railroad. See how clear he says derail the train? Get out of my way, dude. Thank you. Look, I made this. So you can kind of see the vibe that I'm going for, kind of like Giger-esque here and there. Lots of vertical structures. Anything that can look like bone, use it. So I used pale oak fences, and when you put them isometrically, you know, between like at a corner of two blocks, it makes what looks like, you know, like ribs or like a spinal column, that kind of thing. So it's like a really, really effective way. And same if you put a fence between two blocks like this, it looks like a little rib cage. It's very cute. Yeah, Moxie being in the Pale Kingdom has been very good for me in terms of trading and stuff. This I'm going to improve with other blocks, like more stairs, like the ones that I just made. But you can kind of get the idea that it's like, you know, I want it to feel like you're walking through an animal. Really gross. Because we're in hell, man. That's what it's all about. I fucking love body horror. I love, like, just like that kind of creepy ass vibe. So I'm really embracing it for this character and the builds thereof. In the other server, I ended up doing a lot of nautical shit just incidentally. I think, again, just because of the X factor of making a build seem cooler or more interesting with, you know, just the concept and the context of the build being challenging. Thank you. The spinal column you put on the spawn portal is sick as fuck. Thank you so much. Let's go see it. I'm gonna put all my rails back here. There we go. A little lever. Spawn cabana. It's so weird to look down and see only one level to my name. Alright, but that's enchanting, baby. Put it all into one dope-ass piece of equipment, and then it'll start paying for itself eventually. I'm actually going to the spawn portal right now so we can show people. I like these long straightaways because I could just run while drinking my damn coffee. How do y'all take your coffee? Or do you drink it at all? Just a curiosity. In a tiramisu, that is a great fucking choice. So yeah, this is a little thing I set up as donations for the Hell Railway Fund or the Nether Railway Fund. So I'm mixing and matching little pieces. I want it to look arcane, but like modern, which is how Moxie described it without me even asking, which is just awesome. Best wife. All right, but yeah, look. So I noticed that if you put the fence facing something and you open it, it looks like bone jutting off of it. Oh my god! It like melted ice cream. Yeah, yeah.
53 is sleeping in a bed to skip to
Surprisingly
dawn.
less
3
sweet
more
than
users
Penny
need
though.
to sleep
Oh, as in
bed
like,
at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah. That's how you like your coffee is like melted ice cream, just a shit ton of sugar in it. I'm all or nothing, light and sweet. Yeah, yeah. I always put half and half in mine, but whether I put sugar or not is dependent on what I'm having with my coffee. Ideally, I have my coffee with like a nice little treat, like a pastry or something like that, right? And then I put no sugar in it, just a little bit of half and half, or a pretty significant amount of half and half. Who is slapping me? Listen, man, you're barking up the wrong tree, dude. Anyway, if I'm not having anything to eat with it that is sweet, I put a shit ton of brown sugar in it, like a shit ton. Like 4 or 5 little iced teaspoons worth. It's like it's a lot of sugar, but hey, that's how it stays so sweet. Yeah, I put a lot of stuff in them. Yeah, yeah. Affogato, Kenjamin. Did you know that that's my favorite dessert of all time? Did you know that, Kenj? Because for those of you who don't know what an affogato is, morbidly enough, the name means drowned. Oh, and people still didn't sleep. It means drowned. What it is yeah, it's like my favorite dessert of all time. And for those of you who don't know, it is the perfect example of simple ingredients, high execution. It's so simple that you can't make any mistakes, right? It is completely dependent on its only 2 factors, which is a gelato scoop or 2, right? I've seen many things with it, say like vanilla or espresso gelato is I think the 2 of the best choices. You could do one of each, you could do one or the other. That's my favorite is probably just like perfect vanilla gelato or a little bit of espresso gelato. Either way, just some scoops of gelato and a freshly pulled double shot of espresso poured over the top of it. And what you get, it doesn't sound like much, but what you get is the perfect contrast. And I'm all about contrast. I literally design color palettes for my own art to maximize contrast on both hue and in terms of complementary colors, that kind of shit, right? Mathematically using the systems in Procreate to get as high contrast as possible within colors that I like. You get the sweet, creamy cold of the gelato and the hot bitterness and acidity of the gelato of the espresso. Sorry, I was distracted by Mo Chicken leaving the realm. The hot, bitter, and acidic fruitiness of the espresso, and the better each 2 pieces of the equation are, the better the experience is. But it is an experience. It's not like it's just like it comes and goes immediately, and it's just like it's bliss. It is pure bliss. I love it. It's simple but delicious. You know the whole stand-up bit where some guy was talking about being asked as a server to bring an affogato, but he didn't know what that was and thought he said avocado. One time at a restaurant with my mom, I ordered an affogato, and my mom said, "Did you just order an avocado?" I couldn't stop laughing. That's awesome. What's up, Ayanimawar? I love that. That's so fucking funny. Just, "Here you go, madame," and it's just... Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh yeah, Jack, I don't know how active you are right now in Minecraft. Did you need glowstone? You needed a couple stacks of glowstone for something? Is that correct? Oh, by the way, also, Kenjamin, you said you needed powdered snow. I know that Naomi has some on her mountain. Did you want me to get some for you? Naomi, would it be okay if I got some powdered snow for you from your for Kenj from your mountain? Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I needed a stack of glowstone blocks for redstone lamps. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I can get you some. Just yeah, okay. Awesome. I will get it. No problem. You took a trip last night to untouched lands. Oh, and you found some. Fantastic. That is less powdered snow I have to worry about. I really need to gussy up the spawn portal. It looks like shit. So it just showed up here when I had very piss poor equipment. And I just was getting my ass kicked. And I was like, ah, pigs. I gotta put cobblestone hip. I'm glad you found some. I will get you some. I'll get you some glowstone, Jack. I forget if you already offered anything for it, but we'll figure that out. I'll just focus on gathering it first. I started using respawn anchors. That was pretty cool. I know there's some right here. I left that one because I thought it was cute. Oh, checking my own posture. I'm redeeming it for myself. Is there lava? No, just a friendly little shit ton of netherrack. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Jack. You just feel better. Getting your fucking ass kicked, dude. All right. Yeah. Oh, shroom lights too? Outstanding. I had an idea to use them as sort of like for a more less bony structures and more like, you know, meaty structures, for lack of a better word. I was thinking about using shroom lights as sort of like because of the sort of visceral quality they had, is sort of including them in structures like that. How dare you check your own posture? Now how am I supposed to what am I supposed to spend my 26.4k coins on? You know, I really need to add more things, more point redeems, because that's some fun stuff. I need to get a soundboard going. You know what I should do? I have I guess I don't know if I should reveal this. I have a shit ton of Captain Falcon voice clips that I just recorded in fantastic quality directly from Smash Brothers for undisclosed reasons as of yet, but it will be very exciting for you guys when the why comes to light. Anyway, for no particular reason, I have some very high quality Captain Falcon voice clips in my sound files. That would be just an amazing bit to have, is that people could just at any point redeem any one of Captain Falcon's, like, what, 36 voice clips, or at least my favorites. Like, yes! It should play every single time someone uses the Falcon yes emote in chat. I'm gonna do it. Oh, is there a little piggy down there? The little piggy went to market. He got a crossbow to fuck me up. Look, he's so cute. Hi, guys. I'm sorry about the genocide. Getting that soul speed. You good? Look, what are you guys doing? Sorry. Sorry. I love it when they pick up a sword that their buddy dropped, because then it looks like they're about to fucking dual wield that shit like goddamn Leonardo. I'm into it. I hate the fact that I can't actually, like, it doesn't matter what efficiency all my shit is, I can't break through the Crimson Root. I really hate that. Hey guys, ow. Nice shot, respectable. Taste my blade. Oh, one shot, oh my god, yes, the netherite sword is coming through. One shot, dude, yes! I was not able to one-shot them up to this point. Dropping like flies! Ah! There we go, anyway. All this bloodlust and battle cries. What kind of Mellow Monday is this? You know what I mean? Anyway. Test your metal Monday. Anyway, if I think about bringing Fight Club Friday back next month in a specific capacity that might be very interesting to some members of chat here. Let's just say that March has a specific connotation among people that I know and love called March of the Robots. A lot of people use it on social media and stuff like that. Let's just say that's relevant to what I'm about to choose for Fight Club Friday. Let's put it that way. I'm going to see if I can make it work, but if I can, it'll be very, very interesting for some people in chat here. Are you in the work tie? Why did I say everything so ominously? Because being cryptic and ominous is the spice of life. Pretty sure that was it. I love being ominous. I mean, I'm making a fucking bone castle, and anywhere there's fucking netherrack, I'm making meat. You know what I mean? Like, I am a strange and unpleasant person in terms of my aesthetic preferences, but also rad. Probably. I don't know. I have very specific tastes. For intrigue, yes, I like to keep people interested. I like to build hype. And I hopefully do not let people down very often. You're very intrigued. See? See? I'm building intrigue, Mox.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love you. I'm a little, you know me. I'm a little freak. A little freaky freaks. Why didn't you die? Oh, you have helmets. My bad.
Yeah.
Hello, Pigus.
Yeah.
I got a crit. Hello, Pigus 2. Hakuna Matata. You know, what a wonderful phrase. Well, to be fair, you wouldn't have any worries for the rest of your days if you don't have any days left to live. So, like, totally works. There you go. Rest of your days right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Ow. Yes, what a good time for the donation to show up. I've murdered childhood favorite characters. Oh, hey man, what's up? Donate on Ko-fi. Ow. I think being murdered would worry you, though. It depends on how quick it is, you know? You get hit by you get one shot, you know, or like, you get hit by a sword once and you just like, you know, you're out like a light, you know, it's not really a lot of time to stress. You just, there you go, man. Sleep. I don't know where I came from, but hey, what's up, man? Hey, you just got shot by your friend. Hit him, not me, man. Don't blame me. Hey, head out. Yeah. I will kill you. Ow. I'm just here trying to gather my shit. And maybe murder you for profit. Pork chops. That's some real like Maori shit right there. I'm taking their mana, I'm eating their flesh. Shit's so fucking raw. it's like, hey, guess what, motherfucker? If I beat you, I'm gonna eat you. Holy shit, dude. Oh, look at this guy's little head. Yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hey, man. Nice armor, dude. Ooh, didn't save you from your friend's arrows. There's a lot of you guys here. What the fuck? But when they stop to look at their dude's, like, their dude's armor, it's really actually very funny. They're like, oh, fuck. That's really shiny. Ugh. Alright, leave me alone. Can't stop me. You can't stop me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's bad what you want. Work on your aim.
Yeah.
Just sitting on your 30K for points? Hey, man. Sorry, dude.
Where did I come from? Shit.
Alright. I'm just getting that glowstone, man. Yeah, shit. Another. I must have a stack now if I'm overlapping. Yeah, alright. I'll take a stack for myself too because I need him for respawn anchors. By the way, probably the coolest and most arcane fucking thing in this game. It's so rad. Look at all the zombie piglins. Look, he's ready for the ball.
Player front
He thinks
53
he's
is sleeping in
people.
a bed to skip
He's
to dawn.
wearing a
One
little
more user
armor
need to
that he
sleep in
stole
bed at the
from
same
these
time.
guys. I mean, damn. Go off, King. Look at him. He's just like, yes. Okay. I probably should look up where the spawn portal is after. I want to get a little bit more. I want to get a little bit more. My avariciousness. My avariciousness. I'll do this. This guy right here is closer to the ceiling, so. Or closer to the floor, I should say. Apologies. Are my boots recovered? Good. Okay, great. I was like, if they aren't back by now, I'm gonna fucking just throw them into a ravine for a second while I get like less self-destructive boots. God, it's so much fun to run quickly. Why they gotta do me like that, man? Okay. Yeah. I really hope that I can actually put Unbreaking 3 on these now that I think about it. I thought about it last night. Oh fuck, I'm hitting the wrong button. Because these are as I said before, I got these boots from Moxie and she was nice enough to donate them when mine exploded. So they're well loved and they've been around for a minute, so it is very possible that they won't be able to be enchanted any further from having, you know, been so many times before. Remember how easily I lured free pep talk? I need to spend none ever, you know? I'm just a little self-important soapbox kind of boy. Kind of boy. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of BOY. Oh. Bow, 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 bow. Quartz out of the ceiling. Get these quartzes out of the ceiling over here. Oh, I can't see what time it is. I have no idea what fucking time it is, I realize. I don't know how long we've been running. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, my laptop's dead. No wonder it wasn't telling me what time it is. The other laptop, not this one that I'm using, obviously. Too many laptop. Hey, man. Consider dying. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Can somebody be an absolute doll, an absolute angel, and check the pinned message in the Empires Minecraft section and tell me where the spawn portal is within the nether. There should be a pinned message that talks about nether portal locations. I'm still just gathering materials, so I don't worry about. Wait, what? What do you see how it is? Huh? What's happening? 106517. Thank you! Thank you! Well, I would use my phone, but it's broken. And I would use my laptop, but it's dead. So you see... Oh no! Not you, Jack. No, Jack. Jack, no! Alright, that's so funny. I was talking to a pig. Oh, that is hilarious. Alright, I was talking to a pig. Anyway, where the fuck am I? Hey, man, I heard you snorting. Or as I call it, pig honking. Starting recently.
Yeah.
So, 1065. Alright, goody. Wanna know? That's hilarious. There should be a mod that makes all the piglins make like Miss Piggy noises when they hit you. It'd be fucking legendary. Fuck out of here. Level 11. I'm gonna need all these levels if I'm gonna enchant some new boots. And get my I need my shovel to be fantastic. I need a new netherite shovel. Netherite everything. I want it. Alright, I'll get rid of one of these golden boots. I don't give a hoot about those boot. Don't give a boot hoot. Alright, 10, 17. Makes sense that it's about as close to 0 as you can possibly be. There's the little zombie piglin with his little armor. He's so dapper. He's ready for whatever comes his way. This is one of my favorite color palettes in the game. Just, that is phenomenal. Even in vanilla, like look at that. Especially if there are a couple little of the turquoise mushrooms popping through. It is delicious, man. It is so good. The hue from this, the sort of crimson roots to the netherrack with the nylium on it. Oh my god. It's so actively nice. I really, really like it. Nether in general. I mean, that's another reason that I chose it, is just aesthetically speaking, it is my absolute favorite in the game. It's so nice. Yeah. It is just very, very hostile, that's all. Okay. Getting distracted by the beauty. The beautaciousness. 65. It's 10 up from here, basically. Yeah. Funny. Hey, guys. Ah. One touch. Fuck out of here, man. Come at me, bro. One of these days I should barter with these guys. I think that shit's so funny that you can do that. It's fantastic. I'm just looking for like the initial tunnel that I bust out of because I don't want to fuck up the landscape too much. It's pretty close. It's just up, so it must be. Oh, Hi, kitty. I don't know why I said hi, kitty, to this fucking boar. I guess it was just what was in my heart. Hi, kitty. Hello, little kitty pie. Yes. Eat shit, loser. Oh, I thought there was a kid piglin because he was, like, so short from here.
Yeah.
Get over here. Give me your loot. This looks right. Nah, fine. I'll just start digging. Ooh, is this it? Black the Lost. Kinda, I love that because it sounds kinda epic and it's just literally true. You know what I mean? It almost sounds cool and like it almost sounds edgy, but literally I'm just like a fool. That's pretty on brand. Everybody's like, wow, it's so mysterious. It's like, no, he's just a simpleton. Don't worry about it. Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! Oh, fuck yeah, that song rules. Yeah. Black the Lost. Lost to the annals of time. Because they couldn't find their way through the annals of time. They got lost in the annals of time.
Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Up and away. This looks right. This looks like it would. Again, I don't want to like. I'm just kind of enjoying scootling and tootling around. Here we go. We're at the right elevation, so it's got to be in here. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, chat. I think when I'm listening in these headphones and not speaking,
And Clarify 53 is sleeping in a bed. To skip to dawn, one more users need to sleep in bed at the same
scuttling.
time.
I've never had that villager. I didn't know their name. Is this a baby? Oh, you're a big pig. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh god, what the fuck? Oh god, it's getting sucked into the wall. What the hell is happening? Oh my god. You good, bro? Alright, well, glad we sorted that out. Don't go in the nether, kids. Welcome to Hegel. Oh. Oh yeah, I've seen this happen. Yeah, the pig just, I have to reveal my very, very pink, dude, look how pink my ear is. It's hurting my ear. We have Porg. Porg, here's Porg. Thank you for Porg. Porgus, alright, I'm putting that in my pocket. This is naturally occurring pig meat because this motherfucker just just decided to go to suck up into the wall. He's not good. He's not good at all. He is no longer anything really. He is the pork in my pocket. He's the fork in my garbage disposal. Put that on a t-shirt. Blackboot. Twitch.com. Twitch.tv. Ah, have I done? Anyway, welcome to Paladin. I'm ecstatic to see you in chat. Forget what I was doing. Yo, Jack, you don't have another portal, do you? At this point, I'll just put it in a box for you at spawn. All right, wow. Check it out, the Paladin. I'm making like bony, creepy, modern shit. This is just a nice little sample of my architecture that I'm gonna employ everywhere. Hey, zombie! Yo. It's funny. Nope, I haven't decided where it's going yet. That's no problem. Just let me know and I'll make a path to it. Oh yeah. Paladin, imagine you get to hell and they start giving you a rundown of courtesy rules for the pool and the common areas and the gym and the buffet and the hot tub, which it is a lake of fire, but you don't have to go in it if you don't want to. It's just for people who really need the extra, like... Oh, I thought that said Keanu. I'm sorry. It's like, is John Wick among us? I haven't even fucking seen John Wick. I know the dog dies and I'm like, I'm never seeing this movie. I'm never doing it. There we go. But yeah, that is fantastic. It's for people who really need that extra fire. Some people want it to feel like hell, you know? Yeah, exactly. Gotta drop off all my shit. Even a hole again, so and not near a bed. I will not tarry here any longer. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The paladin. Bones. Ow, it's a phantom. I saw a creeper, so I'm not actually gonna go into the portal just yet. I'm gonna make sure I can murder that thing. Hey man. Cease. Cease your activities. Criminal. Stop in the name of the law. You too. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Your constructions please the eye and satisfy the itchy part of Bren. Thank you, Bren. I am appeased at your appeasement. Brent, do you want Brenflix? Alright, I'm gonna put this shit down. I'm going to anybody in chat need anything? I'm going to hell, need anything? Hind cone. Damned screams. I like the blackstone here. I just got a shit ton of it, so I'll just pave this little spot. Fire cone. This is pretty much just like a slight drum machine and a dude on the one bass. He's playing the shit out of that bass. It's great. It's a good song too. I feel like a lot of people, if they're like solo instrumentalists that are that level of skillful, they're like, bro, my playing speaks for itself. Look at what I'm doing. It doesn't even, you know what I mean? It's like the virtuosity is the top priority, right? And show it and flexing and stuff like that. But it's like some people lose sight of the actual musicality of it. That dude didn't, and I respect that. It's very respectable. Yeah, I might as well just blackstone this whole floor real quick. I got a consistent aesthetic, so I'll come back for the my fucking pickaxe is too strong. Ooh. Oh, I lament my strength. My ample forearms. Bulging biceps. I do not have those. Disclaimer, chat. It is a joke. It is jocular in nature. Don't worry about it. One of the best drummers that plays with Snarky Puppy, one of my good buddies and a good friend of the channel, Idnit Media, who's a fantastic pixel artist and musician in his own right. His partner, Alex. Hi, Alex, by the way. Amazing. If you guys are listening to this, you guys are great. Alex went to college prom, if I recall correctly, maybe high school prom, but I think college, with one of the drummers from this band, and it's just like so cool to be like that few degrees of separation away from the band. I really like that. It's really fun. What's his fucking name? Larnell Lewis. That's his name. Ah. Hey guys, what's up? Pigs. Pigs. Give me your experience, pigs. I wish to experience pigs. Experience the pigs. Pig experience. I keep seeing the continue sub button and wanting to click it, but I can't. It's not time. Somebody sub for me. Remember, you get a free one with Amazon Prime. Consider giving it to Black. Thank you. Thank you for promoting. Yeah. I was just talking about how it's just like not my strength or priority, so I appreciate it. I need to get better about it. I'm just like focused on vibing. Oh, vibing too hard. Oh god. I died of vibe. I've succumbed to the vibe. Up. Skip there, you motherfucker. Alright, there we go. I should fill in this.
Yo. Yo.
You're very generous and very kind. Thank you, the paladin. Now that I am no longer circling the mental or emotional drain, my silverware drawer has... Okay. My silverware drawer has replenished itself incrementally. I am going to do the things that I promised on the Discord. Because we made it to level 2. Now we're going to be doing movie night. We're going to be doing... We're going to have a writer's nook. We're going to have a lot of shit. Just super fucking cool stuff, man. Like... Someone was really, my buddy Joe Kasai, fucking love him, by the way, great, he lists himself as an audio alchemist, and I love that, and I actually agree with it, because we worked on a game jam together, and the work he did with not only the music, but the sound design was phenomenal. But yeah, he was just, like, complimenting the space that I'm crafting in Discord, and it felt really, really nice, and... I think the general rule for how I make art applies in this context as well, which is cook the food that you want to eat, man. If there's a type of space that you're striving to achieve, but you haven't really found one that works for you, make the space. Bring the people who you care about most, who you think would actually like want to be there, and just keep putting work into it. It'll eventually pay for itself. Yeah, there's a retroactive redeem, I'm sure, because I was just kind of in the middle of one. I was like, I bet someone's going to count this. But yeah. Absolutely. It's, you know, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get to the point where I, quote unquote, found my tribe, because I'm used to being, and I realize this is probably going to sound of its own merit very pretentious or edgy or whatever the fuck, but literally it's just by sheer nature of being a little bit unlikable from not developing the right social skills at the right time in the right place. I never thought I would really find my tribe. I've always been in a position of being lightly outcasted, so I ended up with a group of people who were in a similar like outlier category. It's probably just a neurodivergent shit. It's a neutral statement. It's not like meant to be loaded in any capacity, but like I've always just whatever you want to say around it, I've never really felt at home anywhere. I've always ended up with like outcasts, and I like ending up with the outcasts. I think it's a very like, I like eclectic groups of people. It's another reason I like the Bay Area, is because it's full of really like, you know, there's the weird kids end up being very diverse, and I love that. So I end up like, you know, learning a lot about myself and other people just you know, by nature of oh my god, look how fucking fast I'm going. Just by nature of, you know, like ending up in the remainders or outliers. So the ability to craft a space where I feel truly comfortable and at home, and other people seem to share in that comfort and community, I can't tell you how gratifying that is. It feels really, really good, and I want to keep that going. So I'm gonna make it as nice as possible of a place for my homies, and old and new. And we'll see what happens, man. I'm hoping that this will be the ground floor to something big. And y'all are in it with me. So thank you for being a part of it. I guess the moral quote unquote of the pep talk is like, like Michael Jackson in and of himself, not exactly a role model these days, given things that came to light, but in terms of like song lyrics and heyday and shit, if you want to be part of something, you got to be starting something. You know what I mean? I think that still rings true. So if you want to be part of something, you got to be starting something. If there's something that you feel like is missing in your life, it might actually be more at hand than you think. It might actually be within your grasp. You just got to figure out where to put your efforts. And who knows, man? You won't know until you try. So give it a shot. You might end up with a really incredible community. Blackassay, Blackasaw. I received that. I'll be there with you. Same. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Blackasosa. Was that a good one? I don't know. I just start saying words. I speak from the heart, but sometimes the head is not necessarily involved. Let me know in the comments if you like my pep talk. Like, comment, subscribe. Fucking hate commoditization of the human experience. But I do need money, so also like, comment, and subscribe. Nah, really though. Appreciate you guys being here. And any VOD watchers that find this as a relic of a bygone time. Weird, right? I was here. At the started from the bottom, and now we're here. I don't know. Maybe this is gonna be a letter to my future self. Gazing down from my empire. I really, really I don't want to ever lose the sort of connection that I have with people. That's one of the things I'm like, because I like big ideas and only compromising by nature. I'm with you. I get the pacing that's supposed to be. Good, sure, man. What are you saying, sure, man? To with your skepticalness. I love you tempering my very easily inflated ego. But what are you referring to? Just to make sure. When you say sure, man. So are you mining a craft or crafting a mine? That's a good question. Aaron Hansen had to claw his way out of the porn-ridden Newgrounds. Got to start from somewhere. You and your empires, Lamau. Yeah, yeah. Well, I really I feel like big idea. It's good to have big ideas and big ambitions. Aim as high as possible, and then even if you fall a little bit short, you're a lot higher than you would have been if you aimed, middle of the road. Just shoot for the stars, motherfucker. Excelsior. What's up? Follow next week on Unsolved Mysteries. It's Teledude. It's baby. Yeah. What's up? Newgrounds was epic circa early 2000s. Flash was... rip Flash. Oh my god. We lost so much when Adobe discontinued Flash. Dark times. Flash was so fucking legendary, dude. As a revolution. An absolute revolution. You good over there, babe? Roofing. Uh-huh. Yeah. I heard a sort of old man-esque grumbling, and I've been there, but I was curious as to what the exact subject matter was. I should have known. That is often your reaction to roofing. Gotta smelt these swarts. How's your day going so far, Teledoon? Sorry I haven't been joining with y'all in Armored Core. I've been missing it, but also I've been completely head down in Minecraft. Also, I saw your name as Orange and about the same width as Kenjamin's, and I thought Ken was speaking because I'm so used to Kenjamin being orange. Apologies to you. I would say right now I'm mining a craft more than crafting a mine. I'm gonna smash this fucking quartz together. This is my little. It is a very sort of, you know, means to an end ramshackle base. It is not bespoke like I would like it to be. There's a lot of shit that needs to happen real quick. I'm gonna do some fishing for a second. That might be the best way to end the stream, honestly. Just hang out, fish, shoot the shit with my friends in chat. It's a lot better now, Teledoon. But I understand that. It's like you have to enjoy the process, like, actively. Otherwise, there's no, you know, like, there's things to do if you don't like building shit, but that's really the heart and soul of it, as far as I'm concerned. It's just it's the sheer scale of the world and the properties of it being so vast. But also, it's just like the ability, for me personally, I feel like it has so much space, especially now after all of the updates and stuff like that. It has so much room to craft my own place. It's like, between that being first person, now there's a lot of combat elements. It is very, very dangerous in terms of its sheer capacity for escapism and control over my environment. Right now, I need something like that in my life. So it's really, it's been a necessary evil. Alicorn Piggy started that realm, and it was a new reason to play it. And I was really like, I was not doing great emotionally for like a week and a half or so, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Time's an illusion. So I needed to just shut off my brain and get head down into something really creative and really time consuming, which this is. Oh, green and orange are complementary colors after all. Yeah. It's like, say fish in the Hell's Kitchen guy, like the Hell's Kitchen guy, fish. For this dish in this kitchen, you need fish. Why does he say it like that? God, he's so funny. Fish. God, it's so funny. The thing about Flash is why I always say, if one loves a thing online, and if one can and has the time, one kind of has to try and save it to a hard drive somewhere if one wants it to continue to exist for future generations. It's kind of a terrifying situation, the push for everything to be digital and the main means of connecting to people or posting your art, stuff like that, being visual. It's a little scary because, you know, like, who's to say, you know, when if there are some travelers through, you know, whatever realms of space and time, what have you, even if it's just future Earthlings are combing over the bones of what was once our civilization as we see it right now, you know, like, who's to say they're going to have the ability to see anything that's on a hard drive? You know what I mean? Who's to say they're going to see anything that's on? I mean, you really think that, like, all of Facebook servers and shit like that, all the fucking meta cloud and all that shit, like, who's to say that's going to be around in 1,000 years, 2,000 years, you know, 1,000,000 years, right? Like everything. It is a damn shame that, like, mortality. I'm getting really deep. Sorry. It is a damn shame that everything is subject to the passage of time, not just the fleeting nature of human life, but also the, you know, just the fact that I think a really interesting avenue of that is, like, and then the human perception of the passage of time within our little narrow window. I love Roman, or like the Greco-Roman sculptures. The fact that everybody's like, wow, it's so beautiful because it's so monochromatic, and then sort of like everybody building an aesthetic perception around that, when it's literally just that the paint didn't last long while the statue itself did. And it's just like, you know, we just literally just got the wrong idea. You know what I mean? But like nothing fucking lasts forever, right? Like even the most permanent seeming physical media is subject to the passage of time, in some ways more so than digital. But it's like, I don't know, the sort of loss of tangibility in art is a shame. You know what I mean? Like I converted to digital for almost all my shit. All my digital, all my animation's about to be digital. You know, I mean, I don't do traditional animation because I don't have the means or the resources to do it. I have an iPad. There you go. But like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, how really? Hey, whoa! You made it up here. Oh, it's because he freaking stood in the jet stream. He got blasted up to me, and then he just walked away. What's up, dude? Hold on a second. There he goes. There he goes. One hit. Anyway, that's so funny. That's the first time that's happened this entire time. Yeah, let's catch up a little bit. All right, green and orange are complementary colors. Well, yeah, green and pink are on opposite ends of the spectrum. Like they're opposites of each other. I was like, everybody teaches like, oh, red and green are opposites. It's like, I guess, but really it's like I've tried inverting so many colors of green, and it always ends up pink. And so it's just like, it's all relative. But like, yeah, blue and orange are generally considered. Those are the opposites. Those are complementary colors. Yeah. Damn, I forgot, I guess. So fucking true. Fate fish. Orange and blue are, but yeah, tonally there's some leeway. Yeah, exactly. I recommend the 4K downloader series of apps. Sales are worth it. Yeah, yeah. Or 20 regarding years, I'm assuming. Yeah, I agree. Hard drives are so freaking fragile, too. They really are. Solid state, my butthole. My butthole's in a solid state. Anyway, understanding RAID or RAID arrangements for hard drives is a must. Assuming access, which RAID is a little out of my price range anyway, but it's important to know about. It's really weird how like security has been kind of gentrified. I mean, everything is a little bit. Like everything, there's like so many price tags on life that make it limiting to have less or, in my case, no income really. Like, oh, I love NordVPN or whatever VPN, like, you know, keeps me safer, but like it's expensive. I can't afford that shit. You know, it's like it's really a lot. I mean, for CMYK, yeah, it's a pinky red. Yeah, exactly. That's because people think RGB are RYB are primaries. Yeah, I mean, we're taught that from really early. Absolutely. I mean, every color is complementary if you get into triadic and quadratic color complementary styles. True. Held message for reasons, sex-based term, allow post channel, insert fictional crush here. Can solid state my butthole anytime. Yeah! Yeah! Hilarious. I just slap colors together until my art is kawaii. Well, you have the advantage of, the advantage / disadvantage of working in pastels, which is like, it's low contrast, it's a little difficult to finagle, but also it's beautiful, pretty unconditional. Like, if you hit the right sort of like you know, echelon of colors, like it works together really well. So it's kind of like, it's just like a different animal from a lot of broader palettes and stuff like that. Life is pay to play, but I didn't sign up and I can't unsubscribe. That is so fucking real. Someone hit that with a super this if you have animated emotes. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Yes, thank you. I made that for just such an occasion. Well done, well done. All right, look, 20 levels. Oh, forgot you had Depth Strider on these. Thank you so much for these boots, baby. It really repaired my heartbreak from losing the other hard-won boots so quickly. I appreciate you. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. I demand to speak to Life's manager. Yeah, Matobi. Mechanics are horrifically balanced. Certainly the economy is late stage Neopets level of fucked. Dude! Moxie was talking about that shit, like going back over it, like, you know, like mentioning the sheer fuckery of late stage Neopets. Like, I didn't know it was still around, and then it's like, oh my god, what? Why is it like that? It's crazy. It's crazy. Life is the manager. Oh boy. No, the manager is the 1%, yes. Didn't it pivot into some NFT grift for a bit? It seems tailor-made for it, like if the powers that be are scuzzy enough, right? I need Unbreaking 3. It's so wild to me that Scientology bought Neopets. That is the most... Isn't that just such a dystopian sentence, everybody? Just the idea of a religion buying anything. Isn't that fucking weird? That's weird, right? It's not just me, that's weird? I just don't. That's fucking weird, man. What? What the fuck? That's so weird. It's so dystopian. This shit is topian, bro. Anyway. Tip your waiters and waitresses. I'll be here all week. Unfortunately for you. That look at this. Look at this revelation that you have ushered in there, Kenjamin. With this, let me hit you with some knowledge. That is crazy as fuck, dude. Scientology is a religion in the same way that spray cheese is a food. Well said, Ben. That's funny as hell. There's a great mini documentary on YouTube about it. Crazy. Scientology is 1000% a cult. I mean, absolutely. Perhaps it's even percent of all religion. No, I'm just kidding. That's a little too spicy. For just a chill mellow stream where I'm literally fishing as a cube person in a cube world. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. That is one of the funniest. That is one of the hardest I've ever laughed at a theme song in my entire life. Why he say it like world? That shit's funny. It's really funny. So you might notice that this is a skull. This is called the Skull Seeker. It has no strength upgrades, but it has the power to call lightning down, which is something that a trident can do, which is awesome. When it's storming, if there's thunder and lightning, I can throw this at a creeper, and it will become a charged creeper, which is when it starts glowing, and it creates an explosion that is like the size of a house and as powerful as if one fell on you. You can use this if a creeper is next to other mobs, which it probably will be, to harvest skulls, which is just literally the monster head. So a zombie skull is just a monster. It's just a zombie's head. It's not like a specific. It's not actually bone necessarily. Which means you also have the skeleton skull as an item in the game, which I greatly enjoy. But yeah, Skull Seeker. I'm getting its durability back up because it is made out of a couple of tridents smashed together and has their cumulative HP. So I'm just trying to get it back to a point with mending is an enchantment that you can get in this game that you put on all your shit once you have access to it. Basically, it makes it so that a small cut of your experience points, the little green apple looking spheres that come out of enemies, they take a cut of that and they put it into repairing your equipment. So theoretically, if you have mending on all your shit, over time it'll just last forever instead of eventually breaking like it usually does. Let me go up. All right. All right. I'm about to be Topi in a minute. Lights up a blunt. There you go. It's like one of my absolute favorite genres of comedy right now is it's like I guess it's like boomer flavored motivational, like clearly ironically edgy, but like edgy themed things. Like my favorite is like it's like a shirt that's telling you to not end your own life, but like it's doing so with a skeleton that has a gun and it says "Hell's full, bitch," or stuff like that, or like I think a similar one was used for like it was like they say that gender is what's in your pants. My gender is shit. It's like a non-binary statement or like a middle finger to people who are transphobes, but in like the strangest, most like ironic-ish, edgy way. It's so fucking funny. Anything like that is just phenomenal to me. But yeah, I found the video and posted on Discord. Thank you, Kenjamin. At least Maxima says at least spray cheese has some nutrients, or like it did once. Alicorn Piggy, they're trying to groom kids into joining Scientology because their numbers have dropped significantly in the last few years. I wonder why. Man, crazy. Okay, but do kids even play Neopets anymore? Like, yeah, that's an odd thing to pick up. The kids just aren't being swayed by Battlefield Earth. Paladin, the fascists are dumb regardless, is what I'm trying. I guess is what I'm trying to say. They don't even seem to be good at it. Truly, it's such a bad sight. I feel like Neopets is probably 90% nostalgic 90s kids, right? Or people who just never stop playing, and they're like surprised to see people coming back around. They're just like, "Hey, oh shit! I should probably fix this place up a little bit. Hi, what's going on?" And you're like, yeah. Bam, posted and check this shit out. Thank you so much. That's a channel, by the way, in my Discord because I wanted it to be vague and also, it's silly. Oh yeah, the share zone. We talk about the share zone. What is this? What is this? Horrifying. Adore that, Black. I forget what I said because that thing's just fly out of my mouth, unbeknownst to me. I've also seen what that with big. Oh yeah. I've also seen that with Big Dog shirts. Yeah, Big Dog shirts. It's a great example. I don't know exactly. I think it's probably more Gen X than Boomer, but it's like old man. You're not sure if it's self-aware shit, and it's so funny. I love it so much. It's like weird. It's like weirdly wholesome. When shit's edgy beyond a certain point, it wraps around to wholesome to me. I think it's partially because of like. It reminds me of like a little kid, because they're saying something ridiculous, but they're doing it with their whole. They're saying it with their whole chest, so it goes back around to be like they're taking everything that they're saying incredibly seriously, but you just can't. So it's perfect comedy. There's this book that I didn't read because I don't read books because I'm a fucking fool. But there's this book called The Truth in Comedy that we were reading in class for the theater program that I was in. Whoa! Thank you for the sub, Skinny Pig. Yeah. What's going on, Meowdy, Meowdy, Meowdy? Thank you so much. It's great to see you for a moment. Yeah, lurk if you want. However briefly you are here, you are appreciated. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Shout out to Skinny Pig, by the way. Hold on, how do you do that? I think I know how to do it. Do I have it set up as a command? Is it a slash command? Shout out, yeah. Does it do the at? Hold on, I'm so old. I'm sorry, I'm an ancient being. Yeah, I did it. Join that motherfucking channel. Alicorn Piggy and Skinny Pig Games / Annie Ruby. Very, very long-term friends of myself, my wife, the channel, all that jazz. Follow them. Uh, amazing, wonderful lesbians. We love lesbians. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Let's get this bread. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Amazing. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. It comes from a place of sincerity. Yes. It's an anthropomorphic smug dog with sunglasses saying, "What's the matter? Too deep for you?" Also, Deshare Zone are the ones who made the "If it sucks, hit the bricks." That's incredible. Now run by. But yeah, I've said it before, and I will say it every single time I have the opportunity because it is literally the closest you can get to perfection in entertainment. In as far as I'm concerned, is but yeah, oh yeah, the book that I was talking about, Truth and Comedy. It's talking about how intention of comedy, the less apparent it is that what you're saying is a joke. Like, say, the more earnest that you can be with your delivery, the funnier it is. That's one reason that AI generated memes are so fucking funny. And I you know how I stand about AI. I fucking hate AI, generative AI, for the purposes, like, people trying to substitute that for the actual effort, skill, passion that goes into human art. It's deplorable, and it should be fucking regulated. Anyway, AI in general uses for memes, I think, it doesn't fucking impact what I'm like. I'm not it's like AI used for shit posts is perfect because it doesn't affect anybody's career. Because people who are making shit posts are already good enough at making shit posts that they're just like, they could fucking print that shit. You know what I mean, right? Like, and shit posts are very odd too because it's kind of hard to wrangle them or monetize them in any way because they just gain a life of their own. Mainly like, it's like the less apparent the source, the kind of better it is for better or for worse. It's bad for the person who made it, which is a shame, but it's also like something being as shareable as possible. Like, it makes it really difficult to. That's what Know Your Meme is for. You know what I mean? But like why AI generated memes are so fucking funny is because it is a computer. It doesn't have it doesn't know what the fuck it's saying. It doesn't know what it's saying. It has no capacity to ascertain the building blocks of humor. It doesn't understand irony. It doesn't understand anything. It's literally just shoving shit together in a way that humans probably would. And then what you get is something that is a completely earnest piece of garbage. And it's hilarious. It's the same reason why, you have no capacity to convey intention because it does not exist. Someone who is really bad at voice acting, just somebody that you found off the street. These seem to be energy resources. We have no idea where they came from. Some fucking guy who happened to speak English, who was in Capcom's office, or he was the only person who auditioned for Dr. Light. We have to stop Dr. Huawei. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. He's never acted before in his entire fucking life. And it's gold. It is hilarious. There's nothing that isn't funny about it because it's just some dude who is out of his depth, who's trying his best. It's completely earnest garbage. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Like, there's so many good examples from the PS1 and PS2, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast. Like, there's so many good examples of dog shit voice acting. Anything FMV, they needed a warm body. The best that they got was some dude who had a pulse, and they're like, "This'll work, sure." And you have this weird, like, FMV is a different story because you had equal parts. You have on one side, they had the budget to scrounge. You have Mark Hamill, and you have Tim Curry, and you have Christopher Walken and Ripper, and you have these people who are just like, character actors or really big names that'll just do whatever because they're just doing it, right? It's like, well, maybe this is the forefront of technology, right? Fuck it, like, we're on the cutting edge, right? And then you have Bad Mojo, and you have what was it, Night Trap, and shit that has just the worst voice acting, the worst face acting, the worst everything that you've ever seen, and it is gold. So bad it's good. You know, it's like The Room. Tommy Wiseau. That dude is completely earnest. Tear me apart, Lisa. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He never knew. He just knew that he had a song in his heart, and he wanted to be a big movie star. Oh my god. The only thing. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. I finally found my favorite video. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Right. We're getting some Doc Martens, maybe some Birkenstocks. God, Birkenstocks have legit good ass sandals, said Kenjamin. I mean, except the environmental impact. Yes. Well, AI does not have a place like anywhere right now because it is a fucking frontier. And with every frontier, especially if people feel like they can build an industry around it, there will be. Well, there's an expression called if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. It is every regulation is written in blood. I believe Maxima told me that expression, and it's fucking true. And it's literally just because people will get away with anything that they can. People are opportunistic by nature. It's a smart thing for an animal to be. It just is. It acts in direct defiance of, you know, empathy and decency, which are also made up, but like a lot better tasting. You know what I mean? It's like treat others as you want to be treated and shit, right? Like it's you know, it's a damn shame that it's such like it's so easy to be a dick, and the only person that suffers if you don't care, there's nothing stopping you from being an asshole, really. But it's like every regulation is written in blood. People will get away with everything that they can for as long as they can. And it's up to the people who are being hurt or care about other people being hurt, if they're not being affected directly, to make something different in a way that is beneficial for the greater good of the greater fucking mankind. You know what I mean? It's like every regulation is written in blood. Wherever there's an you know, at the end of the day, we're still just. I saw, it was on like a nature documentary. There was like a giant squirrel, which I didn't know giant squirrels existed. That's pretty cool. It was a giant squirrel with a jackfruit, and there was a baboon on the tree, and it was just slapping the shit out of the squirrel. It's slapping the squirrel in the face until it put down the jackfruit, and then it just ate it. And I was like, yeah, that's people. Yeah, we've always been like this. It's just, you know, it's like I could tell that's my really distant cousin over there. I could see him. You see that shit everywhere. You know what I mean? All it takes is for someone to actually, like, give a shit about someone else. And they're like, oh my god, what are we doing? And the other guy's just slapping the shit out of the squirrel for the jackfruit. Mother was worn Birkenstocks for about 40 years. Wow. Finally found my favorites video, the type of meme that you're describing. Yes, you describe loving. Thank you. It's in Check This Shit Out. Thank you. Feel the power of my magic. I don't actually know. That one doesn't ring a bell immediately offhand. What is that one from, Matobi? The only thing I love more than the only thing I love more than cranking my hog is my wife. That's exactly the energy. 6 minutes over, babe. Oh, okay, cool. It was pontificating. Well, just in time. Fuck this guy. Fuck this mod, this bot over here. You will be the final nail in the coffin. Impending incline. You can fucking incline. I'm so inclined to drop the band hammer on your ass. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. Well, spent a lot of time fishing and a lot of time dishing about random things. So I think it was a successful stream. I am going to hold on a second. Let me turn off my music real quick because my attention span is minute and fragile. Well, folks, it has been a delight. I'm so glad that so many of you were in chat. It's been a very nice time. VOD watchers, people just joining us, people lurking, those of you who might not know, my name's Nathan Blackwood, aka Blackwood. I am a musician, artist, animator, and a bit of a gamer. I have to say that a little sarcastically because it's a bit cringe, but we live for cringe. Become cringe, become ungovernable. I stream every week, 3 days a week, theoretically, unless holidays are happening. Music Monday used to be my go-to Monday stream, but my headphones are broken and I cannot afford to replace them. So the fate of Music Monday hangs in the balance in your hands. If you are willing and able and you really want to see me make music some more, you want to vibe with me on Monday streams for Music Monday, there is a donation goal right now for a new set of really, really nice studio headphones. If you can help in any way, shape, or form, that would be a fantastic way to do it. I would greatly appreciate anything you do, but no pressure. Only donate if it's within your means. Anything helps. Thank you so much. If you want to support me in other ways, I have a Ko-fi and I have a Patreon, respectively. Patreon's not super furnished right now. It's just a little slap in the ass to keep me going a little bit, because I do not currently have an income beyond what I make from my art, which is few and far between. So if you want to support me on Patreon, you can subscribe for as little as $1 a month and as much as 25. That's for like if you're like a big swinging dick and you actually have an income and you like my stuff that much. I really appreciate it. I'd be very surprised, but very, very grateful. It's just a little support. There will be more functionality added to it as the days go on. Right now, it's really just a donation. I appreciate that. And Ko-fi is where you will see all of my commission details right now. More to come. If you like my art that you see there, but you don't have any categories of commission that you are interested in, you can just reach out to me on the direct messages there, and we can work something out within your budget and within my means. Last but not least, check out the freaking frackin' Discord. If you're not already there and you want to be there, the Black and Crew is freaking where it's at, man. I'm about to add a bunch of new stuff to it because we just reached level 2 in boosts thanks to our wonderful, magnanimous, generous server members. So we're about to have movie nights every week. We're about to have a nice set of we're going to update the way that posts work so that we'll have, instead of just threads to put all your stuff in your creations, we're going to have like separate categories and stuff like that. It's going to be really great. Stay tuned. Lots of new stuff coming. I really want to put some effort in this community because this community has gotten me this far and has been nothing but delightful. So thank you guys. I want to give back to you, and let us rise all ships with this rising tide. It's rising tide lifts all ships. So that was a little bit clumsy. But anyway, before I go on any further, I love y'all. I adore you. You take care of yourselves, all right? See you next time. I'll be on Wednesday for Visual Wednesday. I'm doing some animating, and I cannot wait to share that with you. All right, y'all take care of yourselves. See you next time. Wow.